Perfect.
That's
My
right.
favorite restaurant.
Yep, that's right. I figured, I could just spend the money on 2 delicious meals because the prices are so reasonable, but instead I wanted something a little more permanent to commemorate your gift. So this shirt
Right.
will last me a minimum of 3 to 4 years. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
That's a charged restaurant for you New Yorkers. It's strange.
I mean,
I don't actually like it now. The problem is being a vegetarian and going there, there's not really a lot of good options.
but
When
you're
I
not
used to
really a
eat,
vegetarian.
there was more stuff I could eat. What?
You're a vegetarian by hostage, by proxy.
Not just because Mike is. I don't really like meat that much anyway.
I know, I'm just teasing you.
Yeah, like what's there for vegetarian?
Pancakes?
Mac and cheese and steamed broccoli.
Like if you got like pancakes and stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Or grilled cheese.
Pancakes, fried apples. There's stuff there. I admit that it does limit the options. I admit it limits the more delicious options. But there's still options. Still options.
A vegetarian basically lives in the side dishes there.
Yeah, well, it's a good place to live.
I mean, the biscuits are good.
Yeah.
Their drinks are good.
See?
But
See?
I usually feel sick after I eat there, but it's probably because we eat there so late.
See, that's probably what it is. Or your body is just not used to such wonderful food, so it doesn't know what to do. You need to just eat there more and get acclimated.
Greasy.
It's not greasy! It's not greasy.
Greasy!
Not greasy.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Absolutely not.
It's, I mean, you know, I went there like, 6 or 7 years ago now, so quality might have changed, but I would not say it's not the greasiest thing I've eaten, but there is grease.
I will not stand for this besmirching of Cracker Barrel on my own stream. That will get you a banning. Just like I got suspended from Twitter indefinitely for threatening to punch Harvey Weinstein.
I heard about that.
Yep. I don't think I'm gonna get my account back. I think I gotta create a new one.
That's pretty funny.
I mean, no offense, Paul, but you're a busy man. You don't have the time to go out of your way to punch Harvey Weinstein.
That's what I told the people at Twitter, that I didn't have the time nor the energy to go find him and actually carry out the, not even really a threat, I was just offering to help him remove more teeth because he was losing some teeth due to his poor health. I just said I would offer to, remove more of them with my fist. And they got all mad. I don't know what happened.
Woody Allen would be fun to punch.
Ooh, that is another good one. Yeah.
He's a terrible person. Yet he has embodied that like little nerd archetype for decades.
Yeah.
So you're like, it's like two types of anger inside of you, like righteous anger and letting out your inner bully.
Yeah, it's like socially acceptable bullying. That's I would admit that is a solid target for punching. I would agree.
I have a place to live now, so that's positive.
Yes, you're not homeless, so hopefully that will brighten your spirits.
It was a little scary for a little bit there, but
yeah.
I mean, I knew we'd find a place, but I wasn't sure like how fast we'd find a place.
Right,
it's just really stressful. Moving in general is just the worst.
Yeah.
I know. I went without a job for 3 weeks, paying for most of an apartment by myself once. That was awful.
Yeah.
I've been without a job a few different times, but I've always had a place to land and not had too much worry about paying bills, fortunately. Well, I mean, I had to cash out of my retirement once to do it, but other than that,
I've spent my retirement from my last job already. It was like $600. It was like $600.
I did that, but that was because I had surgery. and I couldn't work for 3 months, and I got nothing, like no pay during that time except for like they gave me like $100 a week or something like that.
Where were you working at the time?
Beacon.
Where the fuck is Beacon?
Where Matt works.
Where who works?
Matt.
Matt who?
What?
Matt who?
Matt.
Isn't that what his name is? Or am I not saying the right thing?
Who's Matt? Matt who?
Never mind.
Okay. I'm very confused. Can you give
I
me
thought
some...
that's what his name was. The person that we're playing this game with. His name's not Matt.
One of
Oh,
you
okay. Okay,
is
sorry.
Matt. I've called someone
My
Matt.
bad. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess my brain just fried. I don't know.
Matt is a player, but he is not here.
Yeah.
He talks about how much he hates working there every time he's on here.
So
I
they
figured
didn't.
you knew what
So
I'm
they
talking
didn't have any sort of disability or anything for you when you had that stuff.
Yeah, it was $100 a week.
Like, Jesus Christ.
I'm not
And
laughing
I had
at
to
you.
still
That's just
pay all my
laughable.
bills and stuff. Yeah, it's bad.
Should have robbed you.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, $100 a week isn't bad if you live with your parents, but no.
It's basically a slap in the mouth.
You
Yeah.
could. That's enough to afford booze as you lose everything.
Yeah. Not even enough for Rush.
God. Oh God! Like for Shrek, like it basically is indentured service to Patch after that 2 weeks of Rush.
Good team building.
I've offered to buy you drugs. You just always say no.
Bad influences.
I mean, you can take the next one when we need to go off, when we need to take a break for like more than 2 days.
the next time that y'all get Fallout with Slay Industries and get banned from getting VPNs.
Yeah, you know.
Not really if, but when, you know.
It's more of a layoff than a banning.
We're taking a break.
We're
We get our $100 a week or
We're on
whatever.
sabbatical.
Yeah, we're furloughed, you know? They didn't technically fire us, we're just not put on the schedule.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, they want us to quit so they don't have to pay us unemployment.
I mean, at least there was no, like, you know, no compete clause in our. At least there wasn't a no compete clause in our contract. That was nice of them.
They didn't wish you the best in your future endeavors.
Yeah, they didn't Vince McMahon us.
What future? Ha! Slay Industries.
Got him.
You know, when Slay Industries is better than Vince McMahon,
That's the hard truth right there. Boy. That's not an N, that's an A. Fucking.
So it looks like they're going to come out with a source book on Shakhtar and Raytheon.
I saw that.
oh, Shakhtar, like this, are those lizard Klingons, right?
I mean, they're... not really, I don't know. Not
Klingon's a good one, huh?
Yeah.
They're like.
I remember one of the races being like super honorable to the point
Yeah,
like
that's the Shakhtar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the
Okay.
Shaktars.
Not really lizardy, though.
they had scales.
I guess kinda. Fish have scales, though. Do lizards have scales? I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, lizards have scales.
Okay. I'm not dying on that hill. I'm just
They're very
dumb, guys.
balanced creatures.
Waka waka.
I hope that was aside from
Sabrina's
my bad joke
already
there.
tired.
Yeah, I'm falling apart over here, so
Oh, good.
yeah.
I'm good at crossword puzzles. For what that's worth. I don't know.
Well,
That won't help me get all my work done.
Well, I mean,
if your work was crossword puzzles, maybe you just need new work.
yeah.
I mean, all those jobs at Google where people get paid to do crossword puzzles are a serious waiting list.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I'm pretty tired too.
this is the 2-year anniversary of the stepdads and dignified street fight that Scott didn't want to have and I insisted on having.
Oh wow!
Hell yeah, we fought hard about that.
Did you have a street fight of your own?
Of sorts. A street fight of words.
Yeah.
Facebook chat.
Unfortunately, we couldn't get the Wolf and Paul match too. So
That would not have been a good match.
shoot, brother.
I know his weak spots. I could probably at least, I could at least hold up for a little bit in an actual fight. All right. Deep. So we're gonna have to figure out. We're gonna have to figure out what the hell y'all are doing. What's going on in these 2 weeks? This is gonna be very jazz style, old school. I have nothing pre-planned Slay Industry session here. This is gonna be very improvised.
When you don't have anything planned, that is how NPCs get pregnant, Paul.
That's all right. I mean, PCs die when I have things planned, so maybe y'all be safer this way.
We did a pretty good job surviving so far.
I mean, except for Rauka.
Well, Rauka is just us being idiots. Like, if I could take most of the blame for that, I would, but no.
If I could turn back time, if I could find a way. That's all I know of that song. That's pretty good though, right? I don't know.
Like you were hoping someone would join in there.
I mean, I don't know. Would have been a couple compliments would have been nice. Good job. Oh, it was good, Paul.
I might have got some
No.
Charlie Depta
Thank you,
cottonmouth
Sabrina.
candy.
Oh, Charlie. Blam, blam, blam. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh boy.
I mean, we could go after Bronson. No, we can't.
I mean,
We need
yeah.
some more Chester the Book Beaver up in here.
Oh, Chester.
Chester, who?
Chester the
Oh,
Book Beaver.
Simon doesn't know the legend of Chester the Book Beaver.
Oh,
It's one of my earliest creative endeavors, Simon.
that's one way to put it.
I mean,
Okay.
not wrong.
Yeah, that's true. Early pioneers of YouTube there. And you were like, who's doing these videos? And I was like, Paul, I can see your reflection in them.
I don't think I specifically said that. I just posted it. I didn't confer more than I.
That was pretty funny.
So when I go to open up the global warming video, it contains like a auto-generated like Wikipedia snippet on climate change.
Greta, whatever her name is coming right after you right now.
No, man.
She's like, what is this video?
No, she should be happy about it.
That's true. You guys are tooting the horn earlier than she was born, probably.
Fuck, Jesus is closer than you think. There you go, Simon. You can watch that on your own, at your own leisure. Let's see. We made the video in 2007. That was 14 years ago.
She's 16, so she was
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah, she was alive. She's very, very small.
But barely.
But barely. She's just hanging on. Hanging on for dear life.
Very much frailty there. Just kidding. That's a really dark way to talk about children.
Jesus.
I mean, you know.
And then I'll post. Here's the more topically relevant video of those.
That's a lot of keyboards.
Yeah, it's my friend Anthony. He's clearly a musician.
Where's the AIDS book? That was easily
The
my
herpes
favorite
book.
thing.
It's right there in the
Oh
thumbnail.
yeah, herpes book. Okay.
So
Sorry, AIDS.
So the fun fact about that is that when I did that video titled Dungeons and Dragons, because it was still pretty like in YouTube's early stages, not quite infancy, but definitely like toddler years. That was like the number that was on like the first page of results if you did a YouTube search for Dungeons and Dragons.
God damn.
So that's why it has like 70,000 views.
God damn.
That's a lot of lightning bolts.
Because people were just like, what the fuck? Just to watch that.
Paul, if it weren't for you, we might not have had Critical Role. Thank you.
Yes, yeah, that's totally it's all me. You're welcome / my deepest apologies.
What in the methamphetamines is going on here? Oh, good old YouTube.
Mm-hmm. That's when we recorded them all on cassette and then had to re-record them digitally. Those were the days.
Ah, yes. Early YouTube when the anime music videos were entertainment.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Bringing it back.
Yeah, way back. I was one of those kids. I'm sorry.
We are missing two.
Damn, boy.
Where are those two boys? Where are them boys at?
Yeah, I can't do it. We need 2 more boys, then we can call the show Me and the Boys.
Don't say that too loud, like a bunch of Cowboys fans will show up.
Or the Briscoe brothers.
Or maybe they're already here. No, I'm just from Texas.
I mean, football
Here's another one.
allegiances seem to be like pretty random.
It's the parrot. It's the parrot. It's the parrot. 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 It's the parrot. It's the parrot. It's the parrot. Parrot. Parrot.
Hey, you got an intro. I'm fucking jealous, dude.
It's like at the beginning, Always Sunny, when they just start randomly like chanting and singing when a random person walks in. It's kind of like that.
I never got into Always Sunny.
Hey, Always Sunny was great. It's the patch. It's the patch. It's the patch. 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 It's the patch. It's the patch. It's the patch.
Ah, yes, my lord. Ah, yes, my new master.
You got some weird like Dom sub thing going on now for Shrek, and I don't think that you have any control over it, honestly.
You buy his drugs for 2 weeks. You basically own him.
I'll grab my water real quick.
That was quick. Look at him go. He's nimble. He's like a gazelle.
Do you remember that he exists now?
I do. I don't know why. I just had like a super blind spot when you were saying Matt, or I was just thinking of like, wait, is there some other Matt you don't know that I know, or that you know that I?
Matt, he's talked so much about where he works. I'm like, how do you?
I don't remember. When people talk about where they work, my brain just it just blanks out. Like I mean, I know where Perry works. I know what Bill does. I think I know where he works now, but I will forget in probably
It's across
a
the
week.
street from Fast Track. That's all you need.
You know where I work.
I know where you work because I have a personal connection to the place. I know what Simon used to do / the comedic stylings of what in my brain he does, and I know what Matt does, and I know now where he. But if you had to ask me where Matt works right now, couldn't tell you. Don't know. And that's just I don't know. Like
Doesn't he work at the rehab center or whatever?
Yeah, he works as a counselor. I know what he does. But if you had to tell me like, hey, like where does Matt work? I'd go like, I don't know.
I think it's on Court Street. That's my guess. But I'll probably.
Yeah. I mean, I literally
Said it, like, a few minutes ago.
like it took me like 4 years to find out where Jen works, and she is my best friend in the entire fucking world. Like,
Is it the United Way?
yeah, she
Is
works
it
for
the
United Way.
United
Yeah,
Way? See, look, I know that.
right,
I know that, and I only just found out the other day.
right.
She fucking told me that the other day, and I
But
just.
what you're saying, what I'm saying is, I am bad at remembering these things. I've literally, I don't.
I'm with you though, because like she told me that at your birthday party, and I was just like, oh yeah, no shit, I forgot about that.
I know kind of what John does for work, but not really.
He
Yeah,
sells
well,
fucking electrical equipment.
okay. See, I wouldn't. I would have thought like neon signs or some shit. Like, oh, it would have been close, but like,
Nah, it's like
yeah,
electrical wire and
Yeah.
outlets and
yeah,
shit that
I'm-
can electrocute you.
yeah.
essentially.
I don't. So I don't really know. Don't really particularly care.
I sell air
I talk-
conditioners and
I
shit.
talk. Yeah, well, I know what you. Like I said, I know what you do. But when I talk to friends, I don't know. Like talking about work is just me. Like,
Yeah.
fuck that. Like, who wants to talk
Yeah,
about
there-
work?
There were a few people that didn't know I had a real job. They thought I just sold like magic cards.
You should. You shouldn't have a real job. You
And-
should just sell magic cards all
You
day.
just said that yesterday.
And I've been trying to get you to do
Yeah.
that for fucking 10 years.
Yeah, a lot of people have. There was this guy, Joe, that was one of Molly's buddies, in Belacqua. I don't know if you guys know him. And he goes, "You have a job?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I thought you just sold magic cards." And I was like, "No, that doesn't make that much money." It's like, cool. I guess I'm cooler than I thought I was.
That's because you have to dedicate 40 hours a week to regular work. If you
Yeah.
didn't, you would make enough money to live off of.
I mean, unless you like hit the lottery with a storage unit and have like thousands of absurdly out of print rare cards, but
I don't know. I mean, it's possible. It's just like I don't like instability, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, a scheduled stable job is very stress relieving. And
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
But-
Yeah, that's why I had to go back to doing it after playing poker for a year and a half. Talk
my
about,
man,
talk about volatile jobs. There's one for you.
Every day is
I have $2,000 in my pocket. Maybe I'll leave with $4,000. Maybe I'll leave with nothing.
maybe someone will fucking shoot you.
Nah, not there. That's not enough money. If I ever had like a lot of money, I would have gotten a escort to my car, but I never had. Yeah, I think I usually didn't go in there with more than like $1,200 on me normally. That was like no, probably 15 because that would have been 3 buy-ins for the games I would play. So I probably went in with 1,500 pretty regularly.
At the casino.
Yeah, I played
I
the.
play with $20 and that's it.
No, I would go up
Yeah.
usually around like 9 in the morning, and then I usually stay until depending like 5, 6 in the evening, or if it was like a weekend, I would go out at probably like 5 and come home around like 1-ish, 1 in the morning, depending. No.
That's crazy.
Yeah, fuck that noise.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know where my notes went.
That's
if
some
I didn't want to
problems.
get a regular job, I needed to do something, so that's what I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I figure if I light
Playing
enough
poker with
compressors
you,
on
then.
fire and get fired, then I can work at magiccard.com.
What's that, Simon?
Not playing poker with you then.
I don't play all that much anymore.
I also think the last time I played was 10 years ago, so I don't know the rules.
That's perfect.
You probably win.
Anything's better than that other god-awful card game.
What awful card game is that?
The one that doesn't really have rules and you just
Mao.
play and then everyone gets really mad.
Oh,
You play
Mao. Mao has rules. It has a very
There's plenty of rules.
specific, set,
There's lots of
defined
rules in Mao.
set of rules.
Tell you them.
You just don't know any of them.
It's
I
the dumbest thing ever.
I introduced Mao to my
Best
high
card game
school,
ever.
and it was so great because, like, I showed all my friends how to play, like, where I played and penalized them for playing wrong, and then they showed their friends when I wasn't around how to play, and then I played with their friends, and they played a completely different game
Because they didn't quite know the rule, the
they
actual
didn't
rules.
Yeah, they didn't know some of the rules, or they thought house rules
Yeah.
were like real rules.
The
and-
yeah, Mao. Having somebody play Mao is a real quick way to find out who among your circle of friends enjoys learning from their mistakes and who does not. Because
Roger,
if you would,
like to this day, will scream at me about.
yeah, because if you enjoy learning from your mistakes and you don't mind making mistakes to learn, you'll go, all right, I'll figure this out eventually. If you don't like learning that way and you don't like having to make mistakes in order to learn, you are going to get furious very quickly and you're going to think that people are making fun of you and then you're going to get mad and you're going to quit. This is exactly what Kayla threw the cards at me when I tried to teach her how to play.
I was okay with it until there was one specific thing that didn't make sense to me that I just kept doing wrong over and over, and I was like, I give up, I can't figure it out. Like I was fine up until that one thing happened, and I have no idea what it was that I wasn't doing, and I just took like the whole deck of cards, and I'm like, well, I guess it's over. I can't. I mean, I don't know what to do now. So
Take a card for talking. That's a rule, sir. I mean, what?
What?
Discussing
Roger
the
will just-
rules, take a card.
Yeah.
Ah, got me. Yeah, Roger will just like, if you mention it, he'd be like, "You're making fun of me." I'm like, "Dude, what?
I know.
I'm not making fun
no,
of you."
I didn't think of it like people were making fun of me. It was just I couldn't figure out what they were getting at, so I was like, and I had the whole deck of cards basically, so I'm like, I guess I can't do anything else.
Yeah.
And
I
then
guess-
was just kind of
Yeah,
like, done. I don't want to play now.
I guess
Who
it's
did you play it with? 'Cause
You
when I-
guys.
When we played with John, he would just like tell you what you did wrong, and then you would just do that.
He didn't though. He didn't tell me. He
Yeah.
just gave me the whole deck of cards.
yeah,
not
no,
telling me
you
what I
you
was doing wrong.
when you play Mao, you always say the rule that the person violated when you
That's what
That's-
makes it so sick.
and I know John did that for a fact because he did that with
He
me.
did that for us, yeah. That's how I
No,
learned
because
how to
there was
play.
that time there was something I don't know what it was that I wasn't doing. But then he just kept handing me more cards.
I
And was
don't
like,
remember us playing Mao with you. I mean, maybe I'm sure we did. I just don't remember it, so I don't know where the discrepancy is.
My favorite rule, my favorite game, someone instituted the no talking rule like early on. So we weren't allowed to talk, so we weren't allowed to explain what we were doing, so we're just playing in silence for a game.
Yeah. Just laughing our asses off. It was great.
hmm
Yeah, I don't know where I put my notes. I can't find my book.
No.
Much is a point of intelligence.
5, I think. Hang on.
Is it just 5 like before?
I think so. I think it's pretty much the same thing as it was before.
Right, that's fine.
Let me see. Advancements. Nope.
Or is that it's knowledge, right? I think too. So 5. So I still have 11 left. Nice.
Oh, you've just been sitting on your XP this whole time?
And my money.
No, wow. Good for you. Like my money. Like my money, I
Super
spend
Soldier has it all.
like
What's that?
my money, I spend XP as I get it. So I just have like a list of skills with 1 rank in them.
There you go.
You're not wrong with that. Diversify
I
your
can't decide
bonds.
what to use. don't
I
know.
mean, for like a knowledge-based character, you might be better off using, saving it and using it to increase something from like 3 to 4, or 2 to 3. So that's not, holding on to them for a
I mean-
while makes sense for certain characters.
I did do that so that I could up my computer skills. So since I was using that a lot,
Right.
so I did.
So you bumped it from 2 to 3, right?
Yeah, I did that. I don't know if it was last time or.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember you doing that. All right. Well, it is 6:30 all. So let's start the spooky music and talk
I love
about
the music.
what we're doing. What the hell? What the hell is going on, everybody? All right. So, Patch, you are gone for 2 weeks while you undergo extensive training in order to advance your protect skill to rank 4. Your trainer is a Eben by the name of Sentry, Sentroy, and they are going to be instructing you. You are also purchasing the heavy death suit, I assume.
Yeah. Well, it just auto upgrades when it goes.
Okay. I couldn't remember if there was a cost associated with that too or not.
No, it's just it takes extra experience points for all your ebb thing, and then it just auto upgrades as your skill goes up. Instead of basically getting 2 abilities, you get like the extra rank on the death suit, and you get 1 cool ability, which is the one where it basically is like Venom or Spawn.
Is your buddy? Is your best friend? He's your best friend now.
It's my armor sentient now.
Hell yeah. So you have, but there's to go from rank 3 to 4. There's like 150 credits or something, right? Like there's a cost.
Not for Ebb because it's more experience points.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, there's an experience tax for Ebb disciplines, so they took off the money cost.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. So, in that 2 weeks, while Patch is sequestered, unavailable, training to their 4th rank of Protect, what the fuck's everybody doing?
I'm learning things.
Okay. What are you learning, Redcap?
Well, I try to do some stuff, and it doesn't really amount to much as far as progress. And then, yeah, I don't know. I guess I start reading up on like tactics and stuff like that.
So, are you increasing any skills or anything like that, and using the time as the justification for advancing those?
Just my knowledge there.
Okay. Now, in game, you did mention a couple things that you were looking to do potentially in terms of trying to drum up additional leads or something along those lines. So why don't we go back over those here, because I don't know if certainly no one watching, and I don't even think some of the other players were kind of privy to them. So let's talk about those.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna try to find Bomb Angel and use her to. My goal was to make her an informant, like they do on the TV shows, where they flip someone who's like small potatoes into someone who can roll on the guy that we're trying to catch.
Right.
So I figured I could find her and then try to get her like a deal with Cloak Division or whatever. Because she had like 500 credits on her, right?
She'd have a 500 credit bounty on her. And, as I told you, if you try and, go back to the same place or, try and get in contact with her in the same place you found her previously, you will have found that she has relocated. That she is not currently there. People don't know where she went necessarily, at least from your initial discussions. Someone else in your team may be able to help you with this as far as investigation goes. This relevant skill you mentioned, tracking. If she was out in the wild and you were trying to hunt her through woods, then that would be great.
Right, yeah. If I'm chasing her, yeah.
But she's clearly fucked off somewhere else, so you're going to need to do some digging.
Wait. There are trees?
Split in certain places and know where you've been. But they do still exist. I don't know if... I'm not sure on more, but definitely on other planets at least.
Yeah.
Like, where frothers come from is basically Scotland, so...
Right, yes.
And there's some trees there. First Strike hasn't seen trees since he was a kid.
Well, Maney actually Maney has kind of like an artificial environment to it that is much more pleasant than what Mort City usually is. It probably wouldn't necessarily have like vegetation or plant life, but it's definitely, artificial sun and things like that there. But yeah, probably seen a tree. Yeah, it's probably been a while. But hypothetical tree. So in any case, Redcap, yeah, you would need to probably do some digging in if you were looking to
I
find.
can run it by the smart people and see if they want to like Patch and Flick and Reggie, see if they want to. Not that for Shrek's not a smart people, but I don't know if he has investigate.
I have Streetwise and Interrogate. I can go around threatening people with knives until we find out what we want.
Yeah, I mean, I think Streetwise is probably more applicable anyway. But yeah, I guess I'll run the idea by these guys and see what they want to do with it. Like, guys, what if we got that Bomb Angel chick and then like try to flip her? You know, like in the movies, right? Like they take the the small time criminal and move up the ladder or whatever, right? Like they offer her a deal to not get in as much trouble or stay out of jail or whatever, and then she's good at bomb making, she knows Dark Knight, so those are the two things we need, right?
Make her like a CI or something?
If she helps us, then there's not a 500 credit bounty on her head. I thought maybe we could ask Cloak Division for help there. Seems like a small price for what she's given up, what she's offering. If we actually catch the guy.
We need to give her a better deal than whatever deal she has with Dark Knight. She might not officially work with them anymore, but I imagine she goes to bed with them every now and then.
Oh, maybe.
Didn't we piss her off pretty bad the last time we had a run-in with her?
That's one too. We gotta find her unarmored and away from explosives, which is probably difficult.
And now you want to basically strong arm her into slay servitude.
Well, I was hoping to make a deal, but if you want to do it that way, I can do it. It seems easier.
You mean be more diplomatic about it?
Well,
be nicer.
If you had 500 credit hunter sheet out on you, and you could help us on a thing you're pretty good at, and that goes away, maybe that's a good deal. It seems like an okay deal to me.
It makes sense, I guess. Would you have to get this approved?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I want.
Assume so.
That's where you guys go.
Yeah. I want the threat of Cloak right at our fingertips when we go to talk to her. I don't want to bluff.
Reggie, from your.
We'd have to talk to.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I think you might be answering the thing I was going to say, anyways. But what were you going to say?
Oh, I was gonna say we'd have to find out what division or what department the hunter sheet is from and talk to them, right?
Well, so the Department of Extermination is the department that handles all hunter sheets.
Oh, okay.
I figure they could pull a string or something.
Just don't remember.
But you would know that, Reggie, as your administrative skills and knowledge and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
Well, give them a ring, see if there's a form to
Yeah,
fill out.
so I was gonna say we'd have to talk to them.
Okay. So you're basically looking to try and get in touch with the Department of Extermination and convince them to rescind the hunter sheet that is out on Bomb Angel for if Bomb Angel was to provide information in regards to the Dark Knight bomber. That correct? Not the gist of what you're looking to do?
That's what I was suggesting.
Okay. So for that, I think we would need... Let's see, diplomacy, no, forensics, forgery, gambling, hanging, intimidate, persuasion, pistol, shipcraft, streetwise, port weapons, tech, Let's see. I mean, I guess persuasion would be it, but I feel like I missed there being like a business skill like there used to be in the old system. I feel like that's kind of missing. Because it's not interrogating, we're not intimidating, it's not oratory, because it's just one division of people. Persuasion, yeah. I mean, so this is probably gonna be.
Could you argue? Could you argue that diplomacy, because it's
Yeah, diplomacy would probably
it's
be.
kind of like relations between the company and
Yeah.
the person on the it's sort, I don't know.
No, I think that's reasonable. So Reggie, are you going to be the person who's going to attempt to make this contact, this outreach?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless anyone argues against.
Oh, fuck no, you do it.
Okay. So you contact the Department of Extermination, and you reach the receptionist, who directs you to an Officer Halford, who handles different types of situations in regards to this. Her phone rings, and she picks it up. She says, Department of Extermination, Officer Halford speaking.
I have a sort of unusual request. I was wondering if I could talk to someone about it.
What's the request?
Well, have you heard about the bombing issue that has happened in this? I don't say this area, but whatever.
Halford says,
That's been happening lately.
I don't know specifically what you're referring to, but I have heard about some Dark Knight incidents that have happened recently.
So, me and some of my comrades are trying to alleviate this problem, and we're trying to do some investigation, and we would like the assistance of someone who has a hunter sheet out on them. Was wondering if we make a deal with her, that the hunter sheet goes away, she helps alleviate this problem. If she helps alleviate this problem. Is that something that we can work out?
What information specifically do you believe that the person that we're discussing has?
We believe she may have some insider information about Dark Knight that might lead us to the criminal who was behind all of it.
Okay, give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion and not diplomacy?
I'm sorry,
just said it was
diplomacy.
Or is this...
Nope, diplomacy check, go ahead. Sorry, I just misspoke.
That is a...
You
what
have
race is she?
You have 4 ranks in diplomacy.
Or, well, no. Yes. Because Neophrons get...
The +1 from Neophrons. Okay, cool.
Either knowledge or... well, no. No, so, Neophrons get to have one thing that's a level 4, either a knowledge or charisma skill, and then the +1 if it's not a Neophron person.
Okay, the +1's to the bonus, but the
bonus
die
is yeah, so the bonus would be 10 if it's not a Neophron
okay.
person.
Okay. All right. So you explain the situation pretty clearly to them. You outline why this would be more valuable to Slay Industries. And Officer Halford, she seems pretty receptive on the interview. She says, well, it certainly makes sense if they have knowledge of Dark Knight terrorist. Are you certain they have this knowledge, or is this just a suspicion?
We're relatively certain. As I said, we're only requesting the Hunter sheet be taken off if she actually assists. If she doesn't, if she chooses not to, then of course the deal would be off.
Well, unfortunately, because Hunter sheets are contracted by somebody, usually that's issued out, we only have so much power when it comes to actually enabling or rescinding them. However, in lieu of actually fulfilling a Hunter sheet, the Hunter sheet, under any circumstances, can be effectively paid off and nullified in the event that somebody pays 150% of the cost of the reward. So for 750 credits, you would be able to remove the bounty from the person in question. For whatever reason.
Okay. And paid to
You could pay that to the Department of Extermination.
you guys?
Yes.
I'd actually just maybe that's a question. I don't. Yeah.
No, I mean, you may not necessarily know, but yeah, the payment would be to the Department of Extermination.
Okay.
For processing fees for contacting the original assessor, for the original requester, and there is a percentage of that would be due to them as well.
So the only way to cancel it is to pay.
Correct, yes. Or you could convince the person, if you happen to find the person who took it out and convince them to revoke it, then that's a possibility as well, but that information isn't even available to us. So unless you were the person themselves, it seems like an unlikely route.
Okay. Would you accept a haggle roll to make it slightly lower, or would that be not a possible thing?
That'd be a possibility. If you want to give me some reasoning or discussion that you have with Officer Halford, then that's definitely something that could happen.
Okay. I really appreciate you helping me out here. Just wondering if if she does end up being very helpful to us, this would actually alleviate a lot of problems for Mort in general, and take out one of Dark Knight's worst criminals lately. Just wondering if that price could be just a little bit lower if we work with you on that.
Okay, give me your haggle roll.
And the bonus on that is a 6.
Okay, so we have a success and one skill die success then. Okay, Halford's like, give me a moment. I need to discuss this with someone else. She puts you on hold. There's some kind of pleasant jazzy music in the background, for
Reggie loves that music. He's like, "Oh, this is my jam."
Fucking loves it. So after a few minutes of jamming out, the music cuts and Officer Halford comes back on the phone. She says, "I've had some discussions with Cloak Division in regards to this particular incident that you're referring to. In the event that this person does provide tangible evidence that would support the capture of this individual, then we can get the cost reduced to 500 credits, the cost of the actual reward."
Thank you very much. I really appreciate your time. Should I, if once we do this, should I contact you directly or just anybody at?
We've noted the files of the contract, so anybody when you turn in the or when you, if you were to call in to attempt to pay off their bounty, then they'd be able to process that for you. However, there will be some additional forms that will need to be filled out with Cloak Division. You can just contact them and they'll have the file noted as well, just so they can process this, the partial recompense for the fee.
Okay. Fair. I appreciate your time.
You have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you. All right. So then I'll share with the team how the conversation went. That if we are able to get her to provide actual evidence towards the capture of this guy, then we'd have to pay 500 credits, but we'd get her hunter sheet taken out, and so if she knows that, maybe she'd be more likely to assist us.
All right. While I sign up for slot the skin channel, let's figure out how to make up that 500 credits.
Meanwhile, Redcap just swimming in the cash.
Maybe we could even convince her to pay some of it, because then she won't have people out to get her.
She seems surprised to find out that there was a hunter sheet on her. Maybe she knows who it is.
Maybe it's Mega Bones.
Perhaps.
Maybe it's Meg.
You would have cashed it in by now.
Yeah.
Mega,
That was cool.
Mega Bones, as experienced and educated as the lad was, strikes me more of a hands-on guy for problems like her.
Yeah. Well, it's an option. I figured it could help.
Well, either way, if we're gonna use this last, let's go find her.
All right.
I haven't hung anyone off a building yet. This will be fun.
That sounds like fun.
Isn't it on like the SLA operative bucket list?
I think I actually took a class on that. How to secure the
Yeah.
you're interrogating so they don't fall.
It was a seminar during Interrogation 101.
Yeah, I failed
Yeah,
that class.
interrogation
I don't have
and
upper
you-
body strength.
I passed that class. That was pretty good.
All right, well, let's go hit the beat. I'm gonna go find out where this bitch lives.
Wow. All right, so y'all head into downtown, start trying to hit the streets, ask around, see if you can get any info on where Bomb Angel might have headed off to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd probably do more computer researching to see if I can find any evidence of her whereabouts.
Okay. So, okay. So for Shrek, Redcap, Click, you're hitting the streets. Reggie, you're hitting the interwebs. That correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Both are very dirty places.
In their own way. All right. So, of the three of you that are going there, decide among you who's going to be the best to start. We'll start off with a streetwise roll, because you're just trying to get general information, in regards to where this person ran off to, and then we'll go from there. So
Is this one of those situations where like the best of us can roll and we can like provide bonus?
I'd say, well, so do all of you have ranks in Streetwise?
Yes.
I-
For Shrek, you do?
Yeah. Although to be fair, Click does still think I'm out to kill him, so we won't be able to work together that well. So
Not without Red.
I'll roll individually.
All right. So I think that those will be individual rolls then, so no bonuses. Redcap, obviously, I don't think you have any streetwise, do you?
Nope.
Okay. So Click for Shrek, because you just basically kind of like head down, don't really talk to each other, and just go and go your separate ways pretty much right when you get there. Give me your respective rolls. What's your bonus for Shrek?
4.
Swing and a miss.
Oof.
Oof.
Oh no.
It's a bad Tuesday, boys.
I don't want to spend my luck this early, do I?
It's a good question.
All right, fine.
Ooh.
I'll do it.
Oh,
That's better.
okay.
That's +6.
All right, and then you had 3 skill die success on top of that?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, Reggie, give me your computer roll as well.
The +9.
Blam. All right.
All the successes.
All right. So, starting off, boom. Part 1. Click, in your investigations and you're asking around, you happen to speak to people who maybe not necessarily friends, but at least acquaintances of Bomb Angel, who have effectively said that she has indeed relocated. She has relocated to downtown sector 3-382, where she is continuing work as a prop under the name of Bang Bang. Now, as you relay that information back to Reggie, you look up, you try and do any research on Bang Bang, and you find out that Bang Bang is operating. Basically, you find an advertisement for a new prop that has started working off of a bar called Calico Joe's. And that operative is Bang Bang. There's a picture. It's Bomb Angel in the same armor and everything. She just changed her name.
Okay.
Well,
That
made herself easy to find.
like meet with her in person. Is that how that usually works? As opposed to contacting someone like virtually.
Props generally you meet with more in person because it's more kind of a local thing. So,
Okay.
you know, you could establish initial contact with them virtually, but at some point you're usually expected to meet them in person prior to any sort of formal official deal being made.
Yes. Yeah, I just didn't know if we virtually could send a message to say we're interested for whatever, and then like talk to her. I don't know.
So you're just looking for. So are you looking to contact her under false pretenses, or are you looking to contact her directly and be like, "Hey, it's
I don't
us
know.
again"? So you'd have to decide that. Either way, she is contactable
Well-
virtually, and your search
Yeah.
definitely presented was good enough to obtain her contact information.
Okay. So, team, do you think that we should just tell her we have a deal for her ahead of time, or say we have a job and then confront her and tell her. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think?
You know,
I think if you contact her remotely, she might run away again.
yeah, I think we should just roll up on her, but if she's dumb enough to not change her name, or not change her armor or anything about her other than her name, she might not even remember us.
I think she'll remember us.
Well, either way, like Redcap said, if we send her a message first and let her know we're coming, she's probably not gonna want to meet, or might use this team's nature of walking into traps to her advantage.
That's fair. Yeah. I
Line
guess
talk
that's-
for us.
I think we should
'cause
just go
obviously-
there, find out where she hangs out, and
So we-
roll up.
Yeah.
Yeah, follow her home and sneak in her house while she's not home. Wait there
Right,
until she
Well,
gets
that's
back.
Not
that's not
threatening at
gonna
all.
make us seem very trustworthy, though.
Also, her home's probably wired to blow.
Currently pretty untrustworthy with her, so.
I think rolling up on her in her
In public,
business office might be the best move.
right? In public, she's less likely to blow us up, you know.
Right. Perhaps, if we go, maybe I just try to talk to her because I didn't attack her or anything.
My words were rather barbed last time, I'll admit.
Yeah, I don't think I said anything to her or anything. I mean, I know she's annoyed at all of us, but, you know, maybe if I go in and tell her about the deal.
Yeah.
But
she may still try to kill us, but, I mean, at least it's worth a shot.
Oh, speaking of which, I bought this here SLA laser sharpener. Anyone got blades they want sharpened for a little cool +1 to their success die in melee?
all right.
I
Free
mean,
sharpening service.
wait, what is it?
Here, Redcap, you give it to him.
It's a laser sharpener. It gives your bladed melee weapons a +1 to their success die.
Did you bring your laser
Oh,
sharpener
yeah, I
downtown
have
with you?
Yeah, it's part of my gear, and it's like, you know,
Okay.
like that big.
Okay.
I have
I
a
give
sword.
Weight
Keister
0
it.
on that? Keistered it.
Give Clicks stuff to for Shrek because he won't give it to him himself.
Yeah,
A gift.
I mean, yeah, it can basically take a spoon and turn it into a scalpel in 5 minutes. So I can like do up all your blades on a bus ride. No problem.
So the laser sharpener adds +1 to the success die for all technical weapon skill rolls with dealing with bladed melee weapons. So this is
Yeah.
if your weapons have been reduced in any sort of way, and you need to make maintenance rolls to maintain them.
Okay.
And if they're not reduced, you get that cool +1.
Can we just take a second to appreciate
Where do you see the +1 for that?
Hmm?
Because I'm looking up the rules for the laser sharpener. It just says add +1 to the success die for all technical weapon skill rolls.
I could use that for
Oh,
the technical weapon skill.
oh my.
Are you a goddamn cheater?
No misreader probably because I remember weapons. I put down weapons skill rolls in my character sheet.
Yeah, I thought that was a little strong for what the laser sharpener costs.
Yeah, okay. Well, for Shrek just doesn't have dull blades.
For Shrek oversells the quality of his laser sharpener drastically on the on the
sells to
trip.
someone on the bus, though.
Can we also appreciate for Shrek being on a bus, sharpening a broadsword, like sitting towards the back, just with it up, he's like, Like nothing's going on.
You could cut a tomato paper thin with this. See, who's got a tomato? Give me a tomato. Give me a tomato.
Actually,
Nuts,
actually,
I love my nuts.
pull wire that makes it so you when you need to stop, so it's just ringing all the time.
Okay, well, I'll fix that then.
Oops.
Damn it.
All right, so are you heading over to the new home of Bang Bang in Sector 3-382?
Can't wait to make a bang bang chicken joke. I'm so ready.
All of you are going?
I'm going.
How many
Yeah,
of us
I
need
just
to go?
think maybe I'll
Well, we shouldn't split up.
I'll do
Let's
the
go.
Why not?
I'll just have a
Hey, look,
a
it's Mega
signal
Bones.
if,
Oh,
if things are
no.
going awry. You'll have to come in and save me.
Yeah, you'll be alright.
Mega Bones is already there.
Shoot
No.
between the armor.
Let's get Mega Bones.
Mega
Pull
Bones
us
is
out
like
of
our BFF now.
here.
Oh yeah.
All right. So all of you are going into the tavern then.
Yep.
Are you guys going in or are you waiting outside?
I might hang out outside.
Okay, so you're hanging.
I'll go to the tavern in like in my what's it called? Unbreakable, the movie rain poncho that Bruce Willis was wearing, and go into the bathroom.
So you just go into the bathroom. You do the standard for Shrek tactic of waiting in the bathroom until somebody needs to be killed.
Yep.
That classic, the for Shrek maneuver, as we like to call it in tactics school.
I
Yeah.
learned that in my tactics book. Actually, it's pretty
Yep.
effective.
Yeah. I patented the Taco Tuesday surprise.
Oh god. I had some real bad Mexican on Saturday. I was fucking sick on Sunday.
And I
Not
mean,
good.
tactically, the bathroom is the best place to wait in case, like, you have to go to the bathroom. Like, any
It's
other
true.
place to wait.
What am I supposed to do if I have to go to the bathroom? Well, I'm already here. It's a perfect plan.
So convenient.
Yeah. Once I hear the code word, I'll come out.
All right, so-
I'll sit her down and get to work.
So for Shrek, so I think we're gonna need a stealth roll from you for
That is a thing I can do.
trying to
go.
sneak past. The bar is relatively crowded, so it's gonna make it a little bit easier for you. But you're still gonna need to try and slip by.
And +6 bonus.
Okay. So yeah, you go in and like I said, it's you by the time you do all the other things you're doing, it's probably, it's evening at this point. So you're catching the bar at kind of the busy point. So you head in, you kind of see where Bang Bang is sitting, and kind of slip your way past her, to the point where she's just kind of talking and interacting with other people, doesn't notice you come in, and then you slip your way into the bathroom. And then Reggie,
Yep.
Redcap, are you going in as well, or are you waiting outside with Click?
I think what I'm gonna do is find my way to the back of the bars in case she tries to leave, and then I'll be at the back door.
So you're like going around the back.
Yeah. Because I
Okay.
think if she runs, then I can maybe grab her.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. But both of you are staying outside, and Reggie, you're the only one who's going in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Reggie, you walk in. You had fairly rowdy place. Kind of a younger crowd. Some kind of, harder edged kind of metal type music playing. Stuff you'd probably enjoy. And you see people, the people who look like they're, here you see definitely some working stiffs. You just from kind of quick glancing and your experience and training recognizes there's probably like a couple of small time like gangsters here, just thug types. And then you see at one of the tables set in the back with a couple people around is Bomb Angel, aka Bang Bang, sitting at the table in same pink armor she had before, just kind of chatting it up with people.
Okay. We'll walk over in that direction.
Okay, so you make your presence known to her. Okay.
Can I say something, or is she?
Yeah. I mean, you can approach the table first.
I'll say, hey. I know we may have left on bad terms, but that was, my team gets a little overzealous sometimes. If you have a minute to talk, I might be able to smooth things over.
Give me a persuasion check.
So that's a +7, but then I have the +1.
Okay. So +8 total. So we got a success die, success, and 2 skill die successes. She sees you, and her first instinct is to get up or whatever. But then you kind of like, hey, it's cool. You do a good job. You do a good job of diffusing the situation. You communicate to her your intent to kind of start over again. And she kind of glances around at a couple people around her, and she just kind of sighs like, "What the fuck do you want?"
So I have a deal to offer you that may interest you. I'm sure you're aware that there's a bounty, a hunter sheet out on you. I can potentially make that go away if you are willing to help us out.
Help you with what?
As I'm sure you're aware, there's with a certain bomber situation, if there's any info you can give us that leads to their capture,
Give me another persuasion check.
Reggie, try to make her come with us, because she can defuse bombs, too.
Okay. Did you say that on our little communication thing? Or?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay. So that's all right. She kind of leans back in her chair. And then she shifts around. She kind of mulls it over a bit, and she says, "So you can make that sheet go away."
Mm-hmm. I've already figured out how to do it. Yeah. It's already all set. If you help us, we help you, and then we leave you alone.
Fine. She leans back. She's like, but not here.
Okay.
It's like I've got a meeting place. It's in the factory district. It's about a mile from here. I don't want anyone else around if I'm going to give you any sort of info like this. Meet
one
me
of
there.
my teammates allowed to come with me, or
Fine. Bring whoever you need, but don't plan on any trouble. She says, meet me there tomorrow night, 2 a.m.
Did we determine that like detect is like an insight check, or like just to see if she's like being truthful?
If she's on the level with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see. That would... Well, let's look up the skill description for detect. I'm thinking it's probably going to be that. Well, let me see.
Yeah, I think that's what I used before.
Yeah, I think so too. Let me see.
Yeah, there it is. Clues, investigate. I can't say it. Not
Investigate.
saying the word. Not working. Can't.
Boy, the word detect comes up a lot in this book.
Represents a character's ability to spot clues, threats, or pretty much anything else from both an investigatory and an observational perspective.
Yeah. Okay, so give me a detect roll.
Okay.
What's your bonus?
Plus 9. So I think that would still be a success.
Yeah. So she's definitely nervous, but it seems like it's more nervous from a who might be listening versus a she's setting you up for something sort of angle. You know, it definitely seems like she doesn't want anybody to hear any sort of information that she might be giving you.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'll say, yeah. Good deal.
Okay. I'll see you then.
Thank you. And then I'll, grab a water at the bar, then make my way out.
Okay.
Do my little bird pecking thing with the water.
Stand on the edge of the glass. Tip in.
Ralph the dunking bird over here.
You leave for Shrek. Stranded in the bathrooms for a day and a half.
Come out.
Yeah, he totally like leaves awkwardly, like hood down.
Still in the poncho.
Yeah, waves at her as he like waves at her when he leaves the bar.
I mean, she gives you definitely like a concerned look, but ultimately you just kind of excuse me, and then you make your way out of the bar. It's fine.
Is that how you leave all bars? Excuse me.
I mean,
So
he was expecting murder.
He always goes to the bathroom expecting murder.
right, is there any other way to go to the bathroom?
I don't know. I'm confused.
Do Stormers even, like, eat and drink things, or
Do Stormers?
Do they just eat drugs?
I don't actually know that. Do I have to eat stuff?
You said
or am I?
they don't have genitals, right? So do they?
Stormers
Like
can
urinate and
Stormers
stuff?
can eat, but they do not eat they do not need to eat to survive. And if they were to eat, their incredibly high metabolism just burns it all up. They have 100% perfect efficiency of everything they consume.
Can't get drunk.
Okay.
Well, it's really hard, I guess.
No, you definitely can, because I mean you can be affected by drugs and stuff, but it would be like it'd have to be like very concentrated levels / very high levels of alcohol.
That sounds expensive. Where is this
Yeah,
place?
so
she's
I'll let
eating
everybody
at?
know. Also, I didn't mention. I didn't ask her for like money for it because I was like just so happy that she actually agreed. And I like made it work that I was like, oh no, I should ask for money, but I'm like I don't want to mess it up. So Reggie talking to the team like that he was like just so excited that it actually worked that he like didn't ask for money or anything. So we'll still have to figure that part out, but at least it's a step in the right direction, right?
Like, don't worry about that. If it gets us back in the doing ops, then whatever.
It's true.
I'll pitch in for it.
But you let her set the meeting place?
We should check that place
She
out.
I didn't get any vibes that she was like lying or being trying to screw us over. I think she believes. I mean, I am telling the truth. I think she believed me and is willing to do this so that we leave her alone and she doesn't have to worry about the hunter sheet.
I mean, it's 2 a.m. tomorrow night. I could go up there and set up a little hobo sniper nest or something.
I was thinking we should check that place out and or just stay there for a while.
Is that factory district the same district that they said the guy was hiding out in, or is that not the same place?
Well, different sectors, same principle. You know, this place also has a district where there was, you know, industrial plants of varying levels of operation and of quality in terms of, you know, whether or not they're actually still running or not. There's industry is incredibly ubiquitous and has a massive presence in Mort. Most downtown districts are going to have some sort of industrial sector to them. It's usually the place where the people who live there work. So they will, you know, go work at the factories, come home. So this is a factory district of this particular sector. She has named a building of a decommissioned factory for you to meet. In terms of the actual Dark Knight facility, they're operating out of one as well in the factory district down there.
In that same one or a different place?
No, that's in sector 5225. So it's a couple levels down.
Okay, sorry. Like I said, I have to find my notes.
No
I don't
problem.
know where they ended up. They're probably like under this chair or something. But okay. Yeah. So I assume there's probably not any like cameras or anything there to
No.
check out.
No, they definitely would have picked an area that was not under surveillance cover.
Yeah. Right.
All right, we going to scope it out now?
Yeah, I'd like to. If not, just stay there for a while. I'm cool with just hanging out there.
I mean, she didn't say that we couldn't go there before that and look around.
Right.
She said meet at that time.
Who knows? We might wind up doing her a favor, and some arsehole she fucked over is waiting to get her.
I mean, probably not. But I mean,
Yeah, or we're not running into a trap at least,
work out.
since she is a bomber. Or we are running into a trap.
We've been in like 4 traps now. We're fine.
Yeah. We're like escape artists now.
Not the right word. It's more like we're the mouse that just chews its way out of the trap. Or just live long enough while trapped for it to get like knocked out of it.
We're lucky mice.
So is that an area, and I know you kind of just explained this, but where this place is, there would be, like, during the day, there would be people, like, walking around or whatever. Like, it wouldn't be weird for
Oh,
us to
day and night.
be going
It's
down there to check it out. Like,
factory
it's nice.
operations would be 24 hours, so there's going to be people who are going to be walking around it, at all times.
So it's not like it's a, like, kind of an abandoned area and people would notice. It'd be weird for us. Okay. Yeah, so then, yeah, we could just casually make our way down there and just kind of scope it out a little beforehand.
All right, so if you were to go down to that area and look, the building in question is a small little production plant for, you see a faded, kind of half-broken sign for Shorty's t-shirts. So it looks like there was shirts that were being made there. It's a pretty small building, probably about 40 feet by 80 feet or so. So that's what you see on the outside.
Can I roll like tactics to like figure out where the hypothetical fuck you point of this building would be once we get in there?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Double check that bonus. Okay, I have a 3 bonus.
Okay. So with that, you survey the area, and there are a couple very large open windows there that would allow you good vantage points into pretty much the entire building from a spot across the street in an alleyway nearby. So you find a pretty good vantage point to be able to set up and be able to fire into in the event that you would need to do something along those lines.
Okay, and I spent the extra money for the special scope.
Mm-hmm.
Could I use my scope to like look at the different spectrums on it? I think it has like infrared and 2 others.
Yeah.
See if anything is giving off energy that shouldn't be, like a trash can or
Mm-hmm.
a
So
stuffed animal.
from looking around in there, and kind of taking a few different vantage points, this thing is definitely wired and trapped, which for somebody who is a bomber and is using this as kind of their hideout is not terribly surprising. But there are definitely things where if you were going to attempt to enter this building now, there could be some problems.
All right. Well, to be the legendary hero Captain Obvious, there are bombs there. Just there.
Well, I mean, if we come here to meet with her, and I assume that if she actually is wanting to meet with us, she would, help us get into the building without us blowing up somehow. I mean,
Yeah. Just let's not. We can't
it's
like.
kind of weird. We don't just walk in without seeing her. Like, we can't just walk into the building.
You want me in that? You want me across the street because I can shoot into the windows in case shit goes tits up.
I mean, maybe.
Worst
the
case, we
only
just collect the
reason-
500.
Well,
Sorry.
I like the confidence, Redcap.
I'd like to make this actually work without having to kill her or anything, because I mean, if she knows we're meeting with her, and something happens to her, she may have something set up. That if something happens to her, the building explodes or something. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Yeah, probably some kind of dead
I
menace.
don't want it. I don't want it to. I don't want it to come.
Right. Well, I get you.
She
We
seemed
know
legit
enough not to
when I
walk
talked
into
to
an
her, so
obvious trap, but
we'll see.
keep our guard up at least.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You got that paperwork for Loke? Oh my god. Yeah. You know the stuff you got to do to make all this work, right?
If
You
I
got that somewhere?
if I can do, I mean, if I can do the documentation on the computer, then I got it.
Yeah, you can get a hold of the proper
If I gotta
forms.
fill it out handwritten, then I don't.
I mean, I'm just thinking that way you have some proof that you actually did the thing you said you did. You can show her that. I don't know what that is worth to her.
Like if
but-
she needs to see it, I can show it to her.
Yeah, I mean,
I got
you
you.
go to a meeting like this, you gotta, show the briefcase or whatever, right?
Gotta be quality on my end, or else no fucking deal.
That's right. See? He gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna work out, I think.
So how long do we have before the meeting?
So you've got probably about a day and a half at this point, maybe like a day and a few hours.
Okay. I'd probably be like laying kinda low.
Okay. So you're just kind of staying, relatively low in, this particular section of downtown.
Yeah, I guess get like a motel or something, just so I got somewhere to be while we're waiting for this.
After us already.
Meow.
Fire shivers en route. Like, up, these guys are here. It's gonna blow up.
I mean, I think there's a shooting on my street in real life, so
Whoa, shit.
Jesus.
Is that where you're BRBing? Are you on the lam?
no. I was just going to
Are
that.
you on my street?
Do you want for Shrek in the alley and not need him, or do you want him at the meeting?
Well, you did kind of wave at her, so she knows that you're a part of this, and if you're not there, she might be like, "Where's that?" I don't know what she would call you, but
Where's the junkie?
the weird dude with the raincoat thing, like what?
Bitch, I like your raincoat. You can't run.
Can't run.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, I'll go in with everyone then. We need a lot more money so I can make a remote sniper turret.
My man's gonna try and be an engineer from friggin' Team Fortress.
No, you can probably just buy those. They're probably in the cereal aisle.
All right, so you're laying low for a day and then heading over to the to the spot, back to the t-shirt factory.
Yeah.
All right.
Hope I can get
I
a
guess
cool
so.
T-shirt out of this.
One that actually fits you? Or is it you're just gonna put it like on your arm? Like, cause that's the only way.
No, it's gonna be like a belly shirt,
like
like it's gonna fit like over
yeah.
there.
Like when Braun Strowman tried to put on Alexa Bliss's shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
Giant Ezekiel Elliott shirt.
All right, so you head back over there and you notice that there is a light on above. You notice there's like kind of a glow coming from the alleyway, and if you go around there, you see that there is a light above the back door that's on.
Ah, the back door. She's a lady of culture.
What does that mean?
Do we see her, or it's just there's a?
The back entrance doesn't have as many windows, and doesn't really have any windows in. Maybe like one that's pretty dirty, but you can assume that based on this indicator that she probably wants you going through that door.
Can I check the door to make sure it's not like trapped or something?
Yeah, I mean, you go over and you kind of you give it a look through, and it looks clear.
Okay. I guess we'll go in.
You like, even after kind of like surveying it and looking it over, you still have a certain element of like you just kind of like flinch. The door opens fine, and then
You're kind of like,
like, oh fuck, here we go, and then it's nothing happens, no kaboom, and the door opens and the four of you walk in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk in and Bomb Angel standing there. She does have her helmet on, and so she's kind of in full armor now at this point. She's kind of pacing around nervously. She has like a manila folder in her hand as she's walking back and forth, and the four of you approach.
This is a manila folder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Got the dossier out.
That is what we wanted.
Yeah.
Hi.
She
Relax. It's okay.
she kind of glances over at like the group of you. She's like, I knew you'd probably be back, so that's why I had this information handy.
Good call.
She
Had it prepared.
Yeah. She's like, how do I know that you're going to hold up your end of the deal?
I show her the form on my little computer thing.
Hmm.
I just gotta fill out this form, and you'll be all set.
Give me a persuasion check, Reg.
Gotta persuade her 100 times.
This is
All the persuasion.
scary information that you're asking her to give up.
Oh, I know. +8.
+8, okay. Yeah, you kind of, you reassure her. You basically just, like you said, just all I gotta do, fill out this form, make some calls, goes away. She shifts around nervously for a bit, and she's like, fine. She's like, I'll feel better not having this shit on me anyways. She like tosses the folder over to you, and then she goes to leave out the front door.
That's it. We're all set.
She doesn't stop. She just walks out, opens the door, closes it behind her.
Wait a minute.
Take the folder. Let's get out now. Now.
Oh, someone check the door. Make sure we're not locked in.
No, the door's still open behind you.
Okay. Yeah. For sure. Grabs the folder and gets out of the building.
Pick up the folder and run out of the building.
All right, yeah, you get up and you get out.
Yeah. For sure. Crackhead snatched that because he didn't want the building to blow up around him.
All right, yeah. So the four of you kind of like hightail it out into the alleyway back the way you came in, as you know that's the only way that you're certain was safe.
Right. Right.
based on your experience. So yeah, you head out to the alleyway. Door swings closed behind you. No booms. That's it.
All right. Should we get to a safe place before we like open the folder and all that?
I
So for the purposes of keeping everybody involved, you find. Are you waiting to go back uptown, or are you just finding a safe spot for reviewing this while you're still downtown?
Yeah, just like not in the middle of the street. Like if there's like
Right.
a back alley. Like I don't really want to be in a back alley looking at documents or
Yeah.
whatever it is. And
Yeah, you make your way through to a hotel, and for the purposes of keeping everybody involved, Patch, we'll say this is, in the evening after your training, so the squad contacts you and fills you in on this information as they are going through it. So in going through it, inside the middle envelope, you find some information that was gathered, both in terms of what looks to be official SLA documentation and just cobbled together notes, information. It looks like actually stuff from official reports and things like that too. And what you find is the dossiers for a variety of members of a squad that was known as the Townies. And the Townies consisted of the following members. The dossiers are included for the following people. The first is a man by the name of Amon Carthage, whose specialty is human close assault. The second is Rayana Soltha, who is a waster with an investigation package. The third is Surin Moral, a Wraithen scout, who is listed as deceased. And the fourth is a human by the name of Tick Tick Tommy Moreno, who has the technical package. And then the fifth member of the squad is an advanced carrion by the name of Megabones, who is under the close assault package listed as retired. Upon digging in further, you find information that in an SCL, in a BPM that was issued back about 2 years ago, there was a mishap which resulted in the death of Surin Moral. Surin was killed in a confrontation with a man-sheen by the name of Razorback. The squad was sent in to remove this man-sheen from an area. They were given intelligence that the man-sheen was inoperable. When they got there, they found out that was not, in fact, the case. And as a result, they had a bloody, brutal confrontation with the man-sheen that resulted in the life of Surin Moral being taken. As a result, following that event, Megabones retired, and the remaining operatives stayed together as a unit, although there was some discussion about there being a level of discontent of the group in terms of resentment towards Slay Industries. That being said, despite Megabones' retirement, the rest of them kept clean records and exemplary service up to this day, where they currently are listed as an SCL of 8.4.
This little box story sounds smidge familiar.
Yeah, right.
did you say?
This sounds a lot like, the
Oh, us?
yeah.
It sounds like us.
Yeah, what you psychologists like to call it projecting. This asshole decided to project his trauma all over our face.
Also, when you, with all of the operatives, you have pictures of all of them as well. And in going through those pictures, you do find that Tommy Moreno matches very closely this description.
So are they still currently SLA operatives?
According to the information you have, there's nothing saying that they are that they are inactive, other than Sir and Morel, who's dead, and Megabones, who's retired.
So how would Slay not know that?
He could have kept it a secret for this long.
He's a smart lad, probably knows.
I mean, like, if... I mean, Slay would have to know what their operatives look like. And there's this sketch that's been going around. How would that not have ever...
There's a lot of people.
Been a connection?
Other than the ears, he's pretty nondescript for a human.
Yeah. It may just be a thing where, like, there's so many people and so many bad things going on. It's, you know, it's hard to make the connection.
You know.
Bureaucratic oversight.
Yeah.
So then, if they're Slay operatives, then if I were to do some searching, I can find more info on them. And
No, the last time you tried to do searching on them, you were SCL blocked. This is above your station. But whoever presented this info was able to get it regardless of that.
We should probably give that to Cloak.
You know what Bang Bang looks like as far as like her face?
Yeah, they would definitely have information regarding that. Additionally, as far as
I mean, do we know?
do
Like,
you know? Yeah, she had her helmet off. She has her helmet off in the bars and things like that.
Okay, so she's not like one of these people in this
No,
file.
no.
Okay, that's all I was wondering. Okay.
Yeah. Also, Reggie, you would probably know this. Click, you may know this. But in terms of turning this info into Cloak Division, it's risky because you're not supposed to have this.
Oh.
I mean, if you're possessing information that's above your SCL, then there could be consequences to that potentially.
I see nothing. I Schultz the fuck out of this.
Yeah, Redcap, just don't look at these files.
I can barely read it anyway.
Garbage can over red cap.
What's going on out there? You guys figure out who it is yet?
Complicated.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Just count to 100.
Can't. What?
I can't.
Can't.
Oh, that's a lot, man. They didn't train me to do that.
Just count to 10 times.
Alright. I lose count after like 6.
It's good thing you bought that intelligence point. I didn't know there was going to be a quiz.
Yeah, fuck, man.
I think a 1 intelligence will allow you to count to 100.
Alright. I count to 100.
Luckily, you've been practicing.
Oh yeah. That's how I got there. I got to like 97. I'm like, oh, I'm so close. I think.
Fuck. 1,
No.
2.
I think I'm really close. I've been counting for a long time.
Huh. So Megabones was on the same team. wonder if he still talks to him.
Maybe Megabones knows something, knows like they're like super secret, doomsday hideaway spot.
Assuming he's not in on it.
Nah, that too.
I mean, couldn't hurt to talk to him and try to get a bead on how much he knows.
And Bomb Angel already
Yeah, I
told
mean,
us where they might be. In our first encounter, she told us there's a Dark Knight
Yeah.
plant
Right.
is probably where he's at. And based on what she knows about these guys, it's probably the one.
Yeah, it's just we have to figure out how we want to approach that situation. And we probably don't want to approach it until we have Patch available.
We have Patch. He's right there.
Well, they are still doing their training stuff, right? So
thought-
they're
I
available
thought
at night, but
I thought we waited till after they got out of training and they are in this scene.
No, they
Right.
are finished their
They're
training
back in
for the day.
no,
But I'm, yeah. I'm
they're not
pulling
available
double
for
duty.
a mission.
Yeah. And also, but that's a big complication because we were thinking
But this-
it was a lone wolf, and now it's a team of highly trained sleigh operatives, not just one.
This does give us.
It's 5-on-3. We'll be fine.
It does give us some good info in the sense of like we know what happened and that we see Reggie's coming at this from like a psych perspective of like, well, they lost a team member and maybe they kind of all like they're pissed at Slay, so that's why they're doing this. And maybe we use that knowledge to our advantage in some way. But like I said, I don't know that we should approach it until we have our full team.
Well, why don't we? I missed something. Why don't we have Patch?
Patch is
I'm
training.
very-
Oh, okay.
This is
Sorry.
in the period of which
This
you.
is in the period. Okay.
Yeah, this is in the in between.
So I'm like,
This is the
So
prologue.
oh, nice. So this investigator is probably the one that's snooping on us, right?
Rihanna?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I mean, you guys thought we were being watched or something, right? Or
Right.
there's a mole or whatever. So maybe it's her just being good at following us.
It's fair.
I point my gun at a closet and then just shake my head and put it down.
Hey, Rihanna, come out the closet.
Now I'm in the closet. Ooh.
Well,
Well,
we
I
definitely
mean,
should wait
we
for.
are on good terms, or at least we left things on good terms with Megabones. But if he's still on their side, even though he retired, I mean, I don't know.
You can go talk with him, get a read on him, and if you think he's a threat, take him out before he can alert them.
He does have a really nice armor.
It sounds like he doesn't have a same grudge as these guys do. At least when you talk to him.
Yeah, he got out when he could, so.
Well, smarter than he looks. He seems like a simple. He's still a simple lad. Maybe. I don't think. I think it's unlikely that he's in on it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Or-
if
or
we're
he-
asking him,
Or he's the bloody
if we
master.
ask him for information, we have to have some leverage of some sort, like we did with Bang Bang.
You know where
what if we had Clarissa interview him?
maybe. You probably shouldn't show
What-
any of this shit to her.
What would
though.
be the contact?
Oh, yeah, you're right. What do you do with something that'll probably get you killed?
Because we don't want these people to know that we're onto them.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I still like
I
my
mean,
idea of asking them if
technically,
he
we
can-
helped out Megabones because
Yeah.
Bang Bang moved out of the area, away from where he was. So we did help him. And maybe he owes us a favor.
He had a lot of fun. Like, yeah. Let's try.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't try to kill him.
Do you think he's gonna be willing to just chat about his old squad? I mean, why did he retire but nobody else?
Perhaps he was more upset about the death than the others were.
Well,
I mean, that could be an in. Just that you wanted to go there and go find him, buy him a few drinks, have him talk about the old days, and see if he wants to talk about the old days. Ask him why he retired. And seemed like
you
you're
could talk
trying to
about your old friend.
butter him up. I mean, butter him up by pretending to butter him up for some other reason. Maybe we've been looking for contracts. He's got information. Pretend like you're doing it for that, but butter him up and get him to talk about the old days. But make it look like you're trying to get something else out of him, because he won't. He'll suspect. He might suspect you if you're trying to get something out. You know.
Aren't we trying to get something out of him?
I mean, you are, but if he thinks there's an information that you give it to you without a price, so you get the information that you want for free by pretending you're looking for information that's got a price tag attached to it. Get him to talk about the old days. Get him to talk about his squad. Get as much information about his squad while trying to pretend like you're trying to get information about another target that we might have.
You could get him drunk.
Yeah.
Say we're going after a man-sheen.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Fucking robo bastards all over downtown, shitting in everyone's Cheerios.
But wouldn't that tip him off that you know something about him that you're not supposed to know?
Nah.
Is that public record?
We downtowners have been hearing horror stories about man-sheens all the time. And we know this lad is a veteran slayer. And, a man with his set of skills, being a veteran, he's probably fought everything. So we go there, butter him up, get him nice and hammered, and then ask for tips on the man-sheen and see if we crack the dam.
And definitely try to see if he's still in contact with his old squad. Just get him to talk about as much about his old squad as he can, but yeah, face it like you're trying to get tips on a man-sheen.
You can use your old squad leader to strike up a conversation.
Oh, you mean Rauka?
What?
Yeah.
Maybe. Makes sense to me.
mean, he did lose a team member, and so did we.
Yeah, just don't let on to that yet.
There ain't
Hold on.
There ain't machine hunter sheets nearby, so it doesn't seem too suspicious.
Doesn't have to be. Well, does he know that we're not on the books right now?
I don't know, actually.
If he does, say that.
I just want to keep my knickers on lad just in case he's, even more experienced and educated than I give him credit for.
I don't know that would have come up in conversation that we're.
Yeah. So we've got an assignment. We can't say too much about it, but it involves a man-sheen. But we don't want to rush in, start a sob story about how last time we rushed in, we got Rauka killed. Use that as a gateway. And see what it'll tell us about his experience with fighting a man-sheen.
Ah, yes. Let's go to the veteran and cue and trigger
What
the.
reason would we have to be talking to him though if that was why?
He's the only person that we have contacts with that we think would be able to help us and won't. Like we're new, we're green. We don't really know we don't have connections. You see how Slate things are. We've listened to Slate before and they've sent us into death traps, so.
And we had a fantastic time last time we hung out. Like, shit. Want to see Megabones again.
It'll get you to Ultra Bones. That's what we want to find out.
Yes. Get to his final evolution.
Penultimate bones.
Penultimate bones. The most bones. No bones about it.
I mean, at least like he'll be happy with us that we didn't kill him and we got Bang Bang to leave.
Yeah.
So at least he's not gonna like immediately be on the defensive or anything. When
I like all these plans.
I mean, we can even just. I don't know.
This is not the stupidest plan we've come up with. And then we've had stupider plans work.
For some reason, they all involve lying.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, we're a bunch of fucking cunts.
We didn't lie just now to Bang Bang. We really were gonna
Okay.
help her out, so that didn't involve lying.
1 for 10.
Yeah. We're on the board.
No, we should go in there as grief counselors and say.
Oh God, not again.
Oh no.
No,
Too much.
You lost your friend.
Sabrina, I'm tired from work. Also,
it.
Sabrina, I want to work more.
I have to pretend to be an electronics technician.
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to do that.
I'm here to fix your TV, I guess.
Well, it's a bar. They have to have a cash register, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll mug one of those like rat guys from the This Year versus McDonald's and steal their costume.
Oh yeah, what was that burger place? Hang on, I got it here.
Smile Burger?
Big smile.
Big Smile.
Yeah,
Big Smile Burger.
Yeah.
That's right. I couldn't get through my notes quick enough here. It's in here somewhere.
I do want one. I do want one of those for my character. Another session.
Is there a Big Smile Burger nearby?
There's always a Big Smile Burger nearby.
Alright, cool. So that's what we're doing this
We don't need to
conversation.
do we don't need to do all that.
Big smiles all around.
We don't. I mean, we can just go in there and talk to him. I assume he'll fine with us because we helped him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, might I suggest bringing him a big smile meal as a token of good faith?
Listen, I'm itching for one of those suits. We skip Big Smile, or we wind up on the news.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just being honest. I don't want to ruin some 15-year-old kid's job before I act. Let's go see Megabones.
All right, so you're heading back to the well.
Well.
Probably not at 3 a.m. Probably it would be the next day.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's watching his cartoons right now. We're not gonna interrupt that.
I'm watching my Sunday cartoons.
Oh no, he said his favorite show was like Captain Slay or whatever. So the man's watching his cartoons.
Okay.
Okay, so you wait till the next day and then you head over to the well.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go by there probably early evening the next day. While Patch is still going through their round of training for that particular day, and Megabones does happen to be there. He is sitting at the bar. His armor looks a little more scuffed up than it did last time, but still looks in pretty good shape.
Is everyone coming with me?
Yeah, I'm coming with.
Okay.
I don't want to be left alone, so I guess I'll come too.
So as you guys are walking in, Megabones doesn't notice you approached yet, and he's just kind of just got a drink in front of him. He kind of slouches it back. He's like, "So Megabones wonder." He's talking to the bartender. "If Neophron have wings, why no Neophron fly?" Seems pointless. He sways back again, and Bar's like, "Well, I don't know. Maybe you can ask that one." And then like Megabones kind of swirls around in his stool. He's like, "Oh, operative squad, hello.
Hi.
You're back. Bomb Angel send you to kill me again?
No, we took care of her for you.
You kill Bomb Angel?
As in... No, we made her leave.
Oh. That good too, I guess.
She'll leave you alone.
Mm-hmm. She was never really a problem for me. What bring you here?
Well, we figured... just want to let you know that we got rid of her and wanted to buy you a round of drinks for helping us out.
Well, Megabone's always good for drinks. Have a seat. He kind of like pushes one of the stools, but he kind of pushes a little too hard and knocks it over. Whoops.
I'll just fly over to get it.
Ah, I knew it.
Oh, you can fly?
Fly? I thought you guys were like penguins.
Makes perfect sense. All right, so you sit down around Megabones. You order the first round of drinks. We'll say it comes to there's 4 of you there and him to. We'll say 20 uni total, so 2 credits for drinks for all 5 of you. Well, assuming Redcap's drinking.
Well, I'm just drinking water.
All right.
I will just
That's
fit in.
Or
All
like soda, or it's like soda, and I try to make it look like it's a drink. It's probably like a Shirley Temple or something.
yeah. All right. No, that's stuff. So 2 credits per round of drinks.
Okay.
Okay. Which yeah, we'll say somebody did the credit exchange for uni. Just keep that. Keep
Oh,
that in
I've
mind.
always
Oh, I
got
have
uni. I've
unis.
learned
I'll
that
just
lesson.
take it.
Okay.
I do. I'll take it out of my uni. I'll pay for it. It's okay. I
All
got it.
right. So it's 20 unis.
How many unis you said?
20.
In all honesty, I have not spent any credits. I've only spent uni since I bought that flashlight, which was like game 3
Just
or
buying
something.
everything on the black market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 100 unis, so
Okay.
we can get this guy drinks all night. We're good.
Gotcha. Okay. Megabones. It's like, so what you been up to?
Well, recently got an interesting mission, whatever. Something about a mansion. I really don't know much about those though. Somewhere around this area.
You should turn down that mission. Manshine's too strong for you.
Oh. You don't think we'd be able to handle it?
No.
I'm pretty strong.
You strong. Bird die.
You're right. You're probably right. It's probably.
It's like human
probably too
die.
much for me to handle.
It's like bird die, human die. Father probably die. You might survive. He points to you, Redcap.
Okay.
Unless it's a pig, then he's screwed.
You have problems with pig, big man?
Oh yeah, a little bit. I took a good beating from a sewer pig, but nothing I can't handle.
Yes,
I survived.
they surprise you first time. Never again.
Yeah, especially when you can't see them. Learn that lesson.
You
I pick up flashlight and hand it to him, or show it to him.
you big monsters don't see in dark.
No, nope. You?
No. Well, not total. See good in low light. But not total dark. At least not unless I've been there for a while. I would have thought that Slave would put goggles in your eyes or something.
Unfortunately, not for me.
That's
Gotta
dumb.
use this. I laugh. I'm like, kinda is.
Yeah, I
He takes another swig from his drink.
guess we we don't want to lose any more team members.
We do not.
Megabone's like,
Our bro.
that's right. You had ADV on squad before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He nods. He's like, he holds up his drink. He's like, to your friend, and then he takes another drink.
To Rauka.
Rauka.
Yeah.
Rauka.
Good.
He
Rauka's getting more love than anybody here.
he downs the rest of his drink and sets it down on the bar.
Well,
So,
this job.
buy you another?
By all means.
I do so.
20 more uni for the group.
I say, dude, seem pretty adamant about the man-sheen thing. Have you ever encountered one? They sound pretty scary.
Megabone's like, yes, they are scary. Megabone's not scary easily, but Megabone's never want to fight Man-Sheen again.
Oh, if someone as brave as you is afraid of him, then I guess
Megabone's
probably
not
better off
afraid.
We don't mess.
Megabones just don't want to
I
fight.
told you brave. I didn't say brave.
You said, if man brave as you, scared. Megabone's not scared. Megabones just don't want to fight.
It's fair.
Megabones lost.
I wouldn't want to.
Megabones lost squad member to Man-Sheen. When Megabones worked for Slay.
Sorry to hear.
Part of the job.
Part of the job.
Was that what made you
Is that why you retired?
He takes another swig of his drink. He sets it back down on the bar, and he's like, in a way.
Maybe I should retire.
Maybe you should. You get good work as prop. You're big. You're scary.
Yeah. Stand outside of clubs for a while. Seems decent.
Maybe you all quit Slay.
what happened to the what?
Maybe you all.
Oh, I'll quit Slay. I don't think I could make it as a pro.
Well, I mean, I'll make money as long. I'll make money and I'll make money somehow. But alright. How do I put this? You stay in touch with your old lads? I'm think as far as the post-Slay life.
Give me a persuasion check.
Reggie
Fuck.
kicks you under the table. Reggie's like, no.
Proper feel no
Too
pain.
soon.
All right, charisma. Cool. Luckily,
Reggie kicks you under the table even more.
You don't feel it.
crap baskets.
Reggie's digging his talent.
Took off his boot and just like, yeah.
Don't feel it.
He hasn't felt it. He hasn't felt his legs in years. So yeah, for Shrek, you just kind of blurt out like, "Ah, you ever keep in touch with the old lads?" And like Megabones' demeanor just boom shifts.
He punches me in the face, doesn't
No, he just kind of sets his like drink down and just kind of like you could tell he kind of just like takes a more serious demeanor, and he's like, Megabones no want talk about squad.
Damn dice.
That's fair. It's probably bad memories.
Megabone says, Megabones only have good memories with Squad.
Getting real quiet in here.
What's,
Sips a drink
you know what happened
slowly.
to the other ones? Or
Well,
if you don't want to talk about it, it's okay.
what Megabones just say?
Okay. And I sip on my Shirley Temp. Bird style, of course. You know.
you
Standing on the
dunk
glass.
in
Standing on the ledge of glass.
Yes.
Yep.
little pecks.
Boop.
We need a drawing of that, like a sketch of that one.
Can you tell us, like, an adventure that you went on or something? Or your cool stories?
Megabone. He kind of goes back to sipping his drink. And he's like, Megabones no like talk about work. No glory hog. Just do the job.
Oh, but I'm sure you've got some good ones.
Persuasion
But
for
that's
you.
alright.
Give me a persuasion.
Alright.
I put down 40 unis for more drinks.
Okay.
That is +8, I think.
Yep. Okay. All right. Just give me a second here. Beepity. So you kind of cajole him a little bit more, and buoyed by the additional drinks. He like what the closest thing to a smile for an advanced Carrion kind of comes across his face as he kind of thinks back. And it's like
Like that weird smile, like that creepy looking.
yeah, pretty much. Well, there was one time when Megabones and Squad took out 2 Thresher pilots, Sarge armor. He smiles. He's like, they were operating in lower downtown, planning on launching assault on a BLA facility. We found their hideout, rigged explosives, one member, which damaged armor. We moved in, attacked, caught by surprise, killed them both. Black BPN, supposed to die. Our squad, handle anything, if prepared. That was a good day.
So you guys were really good.
He nods. That was shortly before Megabone's Leap Slay.
Yeah, that sounds really successful. You guys were good. I only hope to be that good someday.
Well, be careful. Get lucky. Maybe you two can be like Megabones.
I want to be like the Bones. Like, still alive and retired.
Yeah.
I toast to Mega Bones. There's a good timing for that.
He finishes another drink, and then for Shrek, like your second round kicks in.
Second and third. I
Yeah.
play 40 unis.
Right, yeah. Click, are you saying anything, or you've been pretty quiet?
I've been kind of like probably playing darts and listening. I've never lost a squad member, so I didn't want to
Mm-hmm.
butt into a conversation that wasn't mine to have. So I'm kind of making a note of how he reacts to certain things, and I mean, from what I gather so far, it seems like he was clean. But yeah, I'm not getting involved. I'm just kind of listening.
Okay. Got something to say?
I want to do a detect on the room.
Okay.
We did gather that someone was following us, like that other investigator squad member.
Okay. Give me a detect roll.
It was in a.
Okay. Here we go. 4 dice. +1 to success for good hearing.
Okay.
Okay. +4 bonus.
Okay. You kind of like glance around as Megabones is just kind of talking with Reggie. And it doesn't. The bartender's kind of taking a little bit of an interest in the story. Nobody else really seems to be paying too much attention beyond, just the kind of oddness of the situation with the Stormer being there and, just generally drawing attention to himself. But other than that, no one else really seems to be paying too much consideration, and it doesn't seem like anyone seems out of place.
Well, it was worth an instinct.
Hmm?
I would say, I guess going through so many things like that must have really bonded you as a team.
Megabone's like, he's nods like, yes, we very close.
You were, or you're still, or you don't know what they're up to anymore.
Most of them still in Slay. Sponsored by Drew's Draws. Expensive pens. Always funny to me.
Oh. It's a pens. Are they feather pens?
No. Fancy
Register-
fancy metal pens. Start at 100 credits.
Oh.
Very funny.
Jeez.
Oh, wow. Do they actually sell a lot of those?
Businessmen love them. Status symbol. Shows how much money they have.
I feel like it would lose them really quick.
Oh no. You keep expensive pen. Or you can afford to buy another one. Some pens go thousands of credits. The rarer ones. Personalized. Custom woods from far off worlds.
That's crazy. I kind of want one now.
Well, you operative. If you spend your credits foolishly, you can have one.
I don't know, man. That seems great. I'm gonna buy one. I'm like, hey Reggie, can I borrow your laptop?
Did he mention what the name of that company, the pen company was?
No.
I want to buy one of those.
Yeah, Drew's Draws. D-R-U. So D-R-U apostrophe S, Draws. D-R-A-W-S.
Drew's Draws.
Oh, Drew Strauss. Okay.
Drew Straws.
I heard straws, but it's straws. I think it's just, I don't know if it's my internet connector or something, but like people cut out and I don't always catch.
Drew. Sounds like a Hiberian name.
Can I like Google the company?
Sure.
Like, oh, I gotta see these. I look it up on my phone.
All right, yeah, you do what you do in Slagle or whatever. You do a search. You do a search on them. Drew Straws was started by a former operative, a frother, who decided to retire from Slay Industries and sell expensive ass pens. They're pretty popular. They're well known. Sponsorship to them is relatively, you have to be fairly. For a classy product, they want a higher level of operative, so they tend to sponsor at least higher SCL in terms of not the entry level operatives. Well-known company, and they have a wide array of pens. The off-the-shelf basic entry level ones, like Megabones mentioned, starting at 100 credits, and then they have custom options going into the 3,000 credit range.
I'm like looking at Reggie's laptop.
You got like Redcap just kind of like leaning over your shoulder while you're going through like the catalog of pens.
I'm like, oh, go back. What's that one?
So you guys must have been real good to get a sponsorship like this.
Oh, they got sponsorship after Megabones leave, but they continue on and they do good work.
Oh, so you still kind of keep track of what they're doing? Or you just kind of do your own thing?
Megabones keep tabs sometimes. Not as much as they used to.
Well, like you said, you probably have a good deal with what you're doing now. Make good money.
Megabones happy where he is. Megabones his own boss.
That's the dream.
Well, I gotta go make some more money so I can buy these pens.
He takes like another swig of his drink. It's just like dumb.
You say so, but they're pretty cool.
They're pens. Writing. All they do is write. They don't even write better than other pens.
I don't know about that.
They don't.
Look at this. Listen. Look at this video. You tell me they don't write better than other pens.
What do you need?
To write things.
They write upside down.
They do.
They write on both sides.
You don't even have to hold it. You
There's
think.
pens on both sides.
Yeah, you think it and it writes for you. It's the coolest thing in the whole world.
There's little tabs with different colors, and you can push them down and change
Oh
the
my
color.
God. Yeah, they're just buying them from the dollar store and repackaging them.
This one comes with an eraser.
You can't erase pen.
That's Red Cap. Like, no way.
It's fucking awesome.
Listen, I'll pay you back if you buy me this one.
Buy your own pen, Stormer. He kind of like laughs and downs another drink.
Okay, all right. Next time I see you, I'm gonna bring one with me.
Or darts.
No,
Mega
no,
Bones want to play darts. He kind of gets up and wanders away.
I be playing darts with them pens, bro.
He wanders away from the table. Kind of goes over to you. Click. He's like, play darts with Mega Bones.
All right.
I'm sick of hearing about these fucking pens.
Let's play darts.
What's your dexterity?
It is 4.
Ah. So you and Mega Bones play for a little bit, and you stay pretty even. In terms of your in terms of your shot placement, things like that, you're pretty level. Mega Bones like, you good at darts.
Thanks.
It's
I
like,
can't keep up with the other two. I'm told the old leader was pretty strong too. I'm the replacement, if you haven't gathered.
it's like, darts not about strength. If darts about strength, Mega Bones beat you handily.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Darts about focus, finesse, concentration.
Well, it looks like you've got that in spades too. Almost. And I throw another dart.
For some things, yes. He throws one after you. Yeah, you two play back and forth. Do you happen to have any like ranks in Throne or anything like that?
Nope.
All right. And in that case, you two stay pretty neck and neck right up to the end. Playing like a 603 style game. But Mega Bones edges you out just at the end, but still pretty close. Mega Bones like, that good game. Mega Bones usually not get good games from humans in bar.
You should see me shoot a pistol.
He like reaches his side pull. He grabs his pistol off of his 603 and hands it to you.
We can't do it in here. Are you insane?
You said I
Shoot
should
the
see
dark
you
horse.
shoot pistol.
Hey,
Why?
bartender, would you mind if we shoot a pistol in here?
Before you answer, Mega Bones is kind of like, let him shoot pistol. The bartender's like looks wide-eyed and like just kind of like backs away, and then like Mega Bones grabs a couple of the empty beer bottles that all of you have gone through, and like sets like 3 up on the bar, and then he like walks over to you and like kind of like puts his hands on you and like half like positions you, like half almost like carries you over to the other end of the bar. And then he like kind of comes back. He's definitely drunk now. He's like, get the fuck out of the way, and he like kind of just like flails his arms to the other like patrons, just like fuck, and like kind of like just like move their chairs and tables out of the line of fucking fire. And then Megamon's like, shoot bottles.
All right, I'll shoot some bottles.
All right, so give me 3 pistol checks.
Ugh. There's one. All right. Jesus.
It looks like you were drunk too, dude.
I'm not used to this. I think your sights are off.
The balance is all off.
Try again.
Let me try that.
That's better. I'm gonna use my natural aptitude pistol to re-roll that one.
On the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't do so good.
What was the bonus? What's your bonus to hit with a pistol?
That is 7.
Okay. Yeah, so the first two shots, you get close, but you just miss him wide. You end up like smashing a couple bottles, like a full alcohol, like behind the bar.
Oh shit.
And then
We're shooting into the bar.
the bartender's like, my gin, like his,
Hey,
like,
you're the one that let me
Tanqueray is
shoot a
down.
pistol in your bar after having drinks.
and then the third one you hit,
No, too late.
and Megabones like kind of stands, looks at you confused. He's like, why Megabones need to see that?
Well, it's more impressive when I'm not drunk.
Megabones like walks over and like grabs the pistol from you, and then he turns and starts shooting at other empty bottles on the bar. Let's see here. All right.
Well, Len and Mort, I'll just pull out the rifle. We're doing this right now, okay?
I duck under a table.
Aye.
So the first two bottles, he just boom, boom, like right through the center of them. The third one, he aims pretty high and ends up shattering the mirror at the back of the bar. And the bartender's like, Jesus Christ! And like Megabones like kind of like looks at the pistol and he's just like, and he like sticks it to the mag holster on the side of his armor. And then he goes back to the bar and he just starts drinking again.
We're done with that now. All right. Well, I'll just put this away.
Bartender comes over. He's like, Bones, who's gonna clean up with this? Who's gonna take care of this? And Mega Bones like kind of like shuffles in his armor and just pulls out like a crumpled like wad of like uni, and just kind of like slams it down on the bar. He's like, just take care of it. And the bartender kind of like picks it up and like counts through it, and he just kind of sighs and like goes and grabs a broom, just starts like sweeping shit up as you continue on.
You find a 5-finger fillet there, Megabones.
That's why I was so excited to play an ADV.
He's like, what that?
First Shrek's just gonna put his hand on the bar and start stabbing between his fingers.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
Then hands the knife to Megabones and just keeps his hand on the bar.
All right.
All right, you I give the keep talking to him to nod to Reggie, see if we can get something out of him with this while he's having fun stabbing things.
So you were just demonstrating to him. You weren't like playing it yourself to see how like quickly you could ramp it up, right?
No, not yet. Like,
Okay.
I'll do that. I'll do that on my turn.
Yeah. So Megabones goes through and he like puts his hand down on the bar and he like grabs the the slave.
No. I put my hand in front of him.
Oh, so you do it for you? So you want him to do it on you?
Yes.
Megabones grins a little bit, and then he passes it through, and you notice that he's coming down like he is jamming into the bar, like it is the blade's going down probably about an inch into the wood of the bar, like every time, like boom, 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 boom. The first time he passes through, like he gets through without too much trouble. Comes a little bit close a couple times, but mostly is okay. The second time through, he does it like a little bit. He picks up speed, does it a little bit more efficiently. The third time through, he increases the speed even more. The fourth time through, he like glides through you, and then the fifth time through, he gets through it, but you do notice that like your middle finger is bleeding onto the bar, from where he like just nicked one of your fingers. And then Megabones kind of laughs. He's like, ha, that's fun. And then you look at just the bar is just like mangled, like the countertop is mangled to pieces. And then the bartender like just getting done like scooping up the glass into the fucking dustbin. It's like, Bones! He like puts his hand on his head as he looks like his fucking like stabbed up bar counter. And he's like, this bar dirty anyways.
Yeah, you're about to own it there, Mega Bones.
And the guy just kind of like beleaguered, like kind of just dumps out the glass or whatever.
I compliment him and say, "Oh, you're really good at that."
Thank you. So what's next? Dominoes? Or like what Red Dead Redemption 2 games are we going to, mini games that we have left to play?
I don't know how we're doing on our dialogue mission objectives.
Well, do you any other conversation that you have with him?
Where'd you learn how to do that?
Just now. He's like points to for sure. He's like, he just showed me.
My turn. Anyone?
You must have had a lot of fun.
Megabones puts his hand down. He just assumes this is how the game is played with other people's hands.
Are we playing Charlie McDennis right now?
In a way.
I call Five Finger Fillet, but that is a way better name.
So, all right. So give me a melee weapons check.
Of course. I'll use luck on that one.
That's what the rolls tonight.
Bonus of 6.
Okay. So you get through the first round. Give me another one. Okay.
Okay. Bonus 6.
Second pass through is good. Give me another one. Third is very good. The fourth. Fourth's good. And the last one, fifth. Okay.
All right.
You make it through 5 times without stabbing Megabones in the hand. He kind of nods and he like slaps you hard on the shoulder. He's like, "Good job."
That sounded like it broke something important.
Yeah, let's say. Yeah, I mean you're still you're pretty hardy yourself. So you know you can absorb it without being in too much pain. But he definitely gave you a very hard shot.
All right. Oh, didn't stab Megabones. That's a good one.
Survived Mega Bones. You are a mark safe from not stabbing Mega Bones.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, did you play these kinds of fun games with your bros?
Megabones is like, we play games. We had good times. Go out, drink, have fun. We very close. We all grew up in same sector.
Do you miss it?
Slay? He asks.
Slay, your old sector.
He says, well, we in Old Sector. He points to the bar. He says, we from 3402. He says, I think they all live uptown now. Still come round every now and again. Party with Megabones
Well,
like
that's
old
good.
times.
They haven't forgotten you then.
He shakes his head. No, we never forget each other.
Sound like good friends.
Best
I'm
friends.
glad we met you.
Megabones, have a good time. Thank you.
Sorry about your damn bar.
Say anything else? Do you leave Megabones to his
Well, I hope we,
What you cut out there, Rich?
can hang out again. If we're in the area. If we're in the area, that we I don't know how much you got of that.
Yeah. So you're just saying like, I'll
We
like
can come back
hang
and
out
chat
again if we're in the area.
sometime if we're in the area.
Megabones kind of like rocks back against chairs, like, come back anytime.
Stop in and say hi or something.
Yeah. Okay. It's like, come back anytime.
Pleasure stabbing with you, lad.
You too.
Stab it.
So you leave the bar then?
Yeah.
Okay.
We all leaving the bar?
Yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a way to. If he contacts his. Although he's a bit drunk. Maybe he won't. I don't know.
Maybe we can. Maybe our asshole bomber fan club still has family here besides Megabones.
Gonna do some.
I mean, you basically told them where they live. So.
You talk about kidnapping?
Not yet.
I'm just saying.
Not yet. And we also
Okay.
know the guy's a bloody sociopath, so he probably won't care.
You never know. Kidnap his dog or something, maybe. I don't know. Dog napping?
I don't know. Like, maybe we can get something out of this area besides Megabones. I mean, I'll drink and shoot up a bar another night, but there's gotta be something else here on the lot.
Well, I mean, he basically gave us information. He still keeps in contact with them and told us basically where they live, not like exactly, but basically, and that they grew up in the same area. So, I mean, he did give us some info, but that also means he might be giving them info that we were there.
Aye.
Uh,
You think you can put a bug or find a way to listen in on Megabones' chatter, his phone or his IMs or DMs?
About this pen?
It would be SMs in this world.
I'd like to do some research on Drew's draws.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, also looking at Drew's draws. If maybe we can trace money from them to him.
Well, I mean, he gets paid by them, so that's a good
Right.
possibility. So what sort of research are you going to try and do on them?
Well, I want to find out. Is there a way to find out like who else they sponsor, or like what other kind of stuff they're into sponsoring. Like, do they have a history of funding terrorism, or you know?
Okay. Are you gonna go through? Are you just gonna like do computer searches? Or are you gonna?
Yeah, I think just a computer search for this one.
Okay. You gonna make that on your own?
It's my
Do you want my help with
only
that?
a 2, so yeah, probably I'd enlist Reggie.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your computer roll, Reg.
That is, for me, it's a +9.
Okay. I mean, you do extensive research on Drew's Draws. It's a well-known company. They sponsor hundreds of operatives. They are in every seeming way, shape, and form above board. Different operatives, contract killers, purchase a lot of ad time on TV. They seem completely legitimate in every way. You get a +9, you said, Reg?
Yep.
Okay. So that's an exceptional success, because that's 4 skill die successes. So the additional information that you get as you're kind of just coming through is that you notice one of the sales agent's contacts on there is a woman by the name of Nigella Moreno.
Oh. That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's the bomber's last name.
Yeah. Is there more info on her, or like?
Just sales rep info, like she's a sales manager at DD. And it has her digital contact information if you're interested in purchasing, because fancier places like this have individual sales representatives for customers, especially for higher end ones. So she's listed as one of the contacts for that.
What's the first name? Nadija?
Nigella, Nigella.
Nigella.
Yep.
How old does she look? Like, does it have a picture of her?
Late 30s, early 40s, somewhere in there.
So, possible spouse or sibling, maybe.
Or sibling, yeah. Is there a way to look for more info on her, or is it like even if I search, I wouldn't find anything else?
No. I mean, you can do some searching for her through SLA databases. You find that she is represents SLA Industries, or she's a Drew's Draws representative. She is married to Tommy Moreno, SLA operative. Currently lives in an apartment in Uptown.
And it has the address, or just says that?
I would have the address there.
Now, I am high as fuck, but I have an idea.
Okay.
I feel like this is a good place to stop.
That too.
That's not please.
What's your idea?
Sorry.
Temporarily get a job at Drew's Draws.
Oh my god!
Get her to be my supervisor. And
The
we can
long
play the
con.
Yeah, I like it. Give me one of them fucking pens.
Yes, we all would like to apply for a job here.
Yeah. I just want the employee discount on them pens, yo.
Nah, it's a frother. It's a
Employee
frother
discount.
company. Yeah,
$5.
super. I have an in. Like we are
For-
awful. We are a human resources nightmare.
No, maybe not. I mean, in
For
Slay
yourself.
Industries, are we?
Human Resources loves me.
Like I was talking about my race, not you lot. You guys are good people.
I can't actually hold the pens because I break them by accident.
Okay, yeah, that was.
You don't know what to do with them anyway.
That's that's my idea. Like, get a job at the pen company and like get close to her through being an underling.
Nobody's fucking shoplifting if I'm on duty.
Possible seduction, depending on how I spend my XP.
There you go.
Guy wants to take away my job, I'll fuck his wife.
Wow.
Wow. Goddamn. That's one way to keep your job.
So do you? So lately, again, you know, you go well into the evening, fucking drinking and carousing with Megabones, and by the time you get out, it's later on again. Patch, you're done from that day's training, so you can reconvene with them to get filled in on the things that have happened, the substantial findings that have taken place.
Patch, we had to get drunk. It's part of the job, you understand?
I'm really wanted to. I'm sober.
If I hadn't spent all my funks, I would just remove toxin.
Alright, so we got info while you were gone. I might be getting a job at a pen company.
No,
Let's
And I'm
see.
getting
not
that
agree
pen.
that was actually a plan.
I said might.
Can you do this all in a week?
Yes? I don't see why not.
Are you that confident in your seduction skills?
Out of character, absolutely not.
I'll seduce her. She'll fall in love. She'll leave him. That'll upset him. He'll start slipping up.
It'll blow up everything you own. Oops.
He'll start making mistakes. We take advantage of those mistakes.
I mean,
That was my train of thought.
4 real life years later, we got him.
I finally have the authority to fire him.
So this is how this all goes down for Shrek's head, but then in reality, fucking cut to the office day one, like, hey bitch, how's it going?
And like I said, we are human.
Cut to security escorting for Shrek from the premises.
You know what happened to my
The raincoat,
15
bitch.
after this pen, right?
You can't spell penis without pen, am I correct? Show him the door.
They'd show me a window. I would get yeeted out a window by 3 stormers.
So, Patch, all you've been told at this point is that for Shrek is going to get a job at a pen company.
Like, for Shrek's a plan Q guy. You guys come up with the other plans.
3 steps ahead. He's just playing 5D chess out here.
You telegraphed that when you said, I'm high as fuck, but I got a plan.
That was the point.
honestly, that's not as bad as what I was expecting.
We steal all the garbage.
That was somehow better than what you were expecting.
Well, I mean, he could have said, like, kidnap and kill the wife or something. That sounds like something he'd normally
That's
say.
not-
I mean, at least that's more within his skill set.
That's actually a pretty good.
That's what I assumed the plan was going to be.
I like that plan.
We
Hold
get her
that.
to come, we kidnap her, get him to come out. Then we've got him playing on our terms.
Can we?
You seem to be leaving out the part where he's the SCL 8 Just lay out.
Yeah,
Until the bomb in her forehead goes off, 'cause why not?
we'll save that for next session.
I mean, we should have our whole team for that. And
Wait, I mean, we need the whole team for Shrike's fucking coked up plan.
I don't know. I don't know. We have all the information.
Yeah.
What do we do with it now? So in a way that we don't get killed.
Or, well, they'll kill us if they find out we have that information.
But Slay also wants this guy. I don't know if neutralized is the right word. Right? I mean, because he's killed a lot of people. Innocent people.
I mean, he made Dark Knight claim his shit or whatever, so he's bad for business.
We got the original description of him through legal means, right?
Yeah, that was just from people asking around in the town, or in the downtown sector.
So, Redcap, you go be sneaky, get video of him leaving his apartment. We connect the video DID to the description. We go through Slay, we get a kill for him, and we take him out.
That makes a little bit more sense than my plan, but I am still ready for my plan if this doesn't work out.
Why are they waiting to have the trip again? Chip is paying off in dividends every game. I'll do it. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, what was our deal with the internal affairs people? Like that we just had to find the guy? I don't remember.
We're off of BPNs until this matter is resolved, basically.
Right. So that would be the way to get this matter resolved, is to say that we found him.
We found the guy, he matched the description. The only issue is if he's if he intercepts us on the way out, like intercepts the thing. But I mean, we say we think we found him. We don't say how we think we found him. We just get video of a person who matches the description directly, bring it to Slay.
What do we do with the folder in the meantime?
Burn it. We don't want to get caught with it.
I'll hide it.
Hum, dum, dum.
No, I'm not gonna eat it.
You just eat it?
Oh, we'll just put it in that dumpster that Shrek was living in. No one will find it there.
I'll eat it.
Yeah, well, alright. If you want to eat it. I was gonna just hide it. No one will look for it in my apartment.
Yeah, but you have a camera in your eye, so that's exactly where they'll look for it, because they'll see it on the camera.
I just have I guess. I have like a folder. I don't know. I don't know what's in it.
For Shrek's in the background with the dossier slowly bringing it to his mouth.
Redcap carrying a folder around is gonna look sketchy, because no one's gonna think that he's reading folders.
I mean, how many can the average stormer read? Like,
Yeah, I mean, at a basic reading level, yeah, they would definitely have some trouble with reading certain things. But I guess, I guess if you were knowledge 0, you may not, or you would have a very difficult time. But that extra learning that he's gotten recently, he can read.
Every book is a stormer book if the stormer can read.
There are pictures in.
all right. It's probably safer at his apartment. If I don't eat it, the fucking rat in my building will eat it.
I mean, are we trying to get rid of it so that it can't be found, or are we just trying to hide it?
I mean, we got the information that we need out of it, don't we?
We can give it to the rat in my building.
Ah. There you go.
It's not like the thing's gonna die.
We can't use it as evidence for Slay.
Set it on the floor. The rat picks up, like, cheers, thanks, and just walks away.
Wait, wait. Can't we just like dead drop it somewhere?
We could.
Like a cloak? Just be like, hey, what's that on the sidewalk in front of the building? Oh, information. Where did it come
Yeah,
from?
I don't think there's any
Where did it
cameras
go?
around the building, so that'd be great. Definitely,
I can
Just pay
definitely no
pay some
security.
schlub to drop it off.
I can text me cousin. We can lie to me cousin and say we have something on his case, and then he can pick up the dossier, and that'll just fuck him over. Never mind.
There's still a paper trail. Yeah, no.
Wrong plan.
Can we mail it? Is
To
there a
who?
mail? To whoever we want to dead
You
drop.
mean anonymously mail it?
Yeah. And at least it's not destroyed, it's useful. It would be useful to them if they had it, right? So we don't want to.
What's
Maybe
Slay?
it- Yeah, I mean, if someone's looking into this and it might help them, then maybe they'll do our job for us, right? Like, we're potentially paying like 500 credits for it, so I don't want to just throw it away, I guess, because I'm probably paying it. I don't
You
know.
can keep it at
seems
Stumpy's under a floorboard.
something. It doesn't seem like there's any
Aye,
downside to
worked.
giving it to the cloak division guys.
The downside is we're not supposed to have it, and
But yeah, but then you just, where'd it come from? I
We
don't
leave it
know.
at Stumpy's, and then we
yeah,
tell someone there's something sketchy at Stumpy's, and then they report it to Slay.
I
Then
don't think it's a good
go
idea
there
to
and
leave
find
it
it.
anywhere.
I was just gonna store it there in case we need it
Something
later.
cut out.
Yeah, we store it at Stumpy's in case we need it later, and then we just
Alright.
act on the information.
Okay, that works.
Okay.
Too.
It's a good
Why-
compromise
There is-
between destroying it and
Yeah.
keeping
I just
it
don't want
on
to waste
us.
it. I just don't want
I mean, once we kidnap this guy's wife and get the information needed, I mean,
to have the other half of the file we're not supposed to read.
All right. Well, looks like I have to break out my job interview clothes.
So we're not just like reporting that this guy that fits the description, we know where he is, or anything.
yeah, that's probably the
We should
best.
Definitely do that.
Oh, yeah, please.
That's the least risk thing, and that gives us.
It sounds fucking stupid.
Yeah, I mean, just reporting his location that we think he matches the description is the least risky thing we can do right now.
Like it.
All right, so what do you do?
Is there like an anonymous tip line or something?
Hmm.
Well, we could have Clarissa film him coming out of the apartment,
Yes.
and
That was kind of what you want, so yeah. There you go.
but like she's got to be, I guess, sneaky about it. I don't know if he would recognize her.
Yeah, she can do a story on like on creatures from beyond the wall showing up in his neighborhood or something like that, and then she can be holding interviews outside her house. He shows up on camera, boom.
I would think she would want to be more sneaky than that.
She's a fucking reporter.
So, Click, to answer your question, I would say a streetwise check would be the best way to figure out a method to report, to submit, to pass information anonymously to Slay Industries.
+6.
Okay. So you get the information. There's no real off the record anonymous tip like line or whatever that Slay would offer. They really would probably want to talk to a person directly, but you filter the information through enough channels and contacts that you've made that you get the information to them. What information are you looking to say specifically?
We wanted to basically report that we've seen someone matching the description of, this police drawing or police sketch or whatever that we've got. I guess we'll give him the location that he's been seen in. Obviously, 3402 is where he comes to hang out sometimes.
Okay, so you're naming the downtown area of where he comes by sometimes.
Right.
Okay. Okay, you get that message across.
Yeah. Okay, now what?
We wait, I guess.
Now we wait.
You want to stab each other in the hands more?
That look fun. You want to try that?
No, I do not.
Just so you know, I used all my flux training, so I cannot heal back your hands, right?
I'll use a butter knife. You can use a real knife.
You could definitely stab through their hand with a butter knife.
Let's play what?
No
Let's
question.
Ordinary
what will
person
Red Cap heal from?
stabs our hand with a butter knife. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, less likely to hurt him with it. Yes. No, wait. Give me the laser sharpener first.
Do you guys want me to contact Clarissa and have her? I mean, I don't know when. I guess we'd have to kind of scout out when he'd be around. I don't know. Have her like film him in that area, or do we not want to do that now?
Well, we don't know like when he goes there, really.
Yeah.
So I would hate to send her there
If
to
he goes.
stake it out for a week and a half,
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Maybe post when he all there. I mean, take turns for a week staking it out. Or sometime, just so we know a time, and then there happens to be on the street. Or just bring a camera. Bring a camera and take a picture and be like, hey, we think we've located him.
All right. Well, let's start taking shifts of the camera over there then.
Are there cameras in that area?
Oh yeah, Uptown is absolutely swarming with cameras.
Right. So
Oh, yeah, you could
maybe
just-
there would be a little nearby building we can ask to see footage from or something.
So you're just planning on doing that every day until you get sight of them?
Or just, if you want to hack the cameras in the area or ask around.
Yeah, you probably have an easier time of just finding the footage somewhere.
Yeah.
So just going back through the archives and seeing when P's been in there last?
Yeah, because we just really need photos that he's in that and say, hey, we heard someone say that he was in the area. We've got photo that he's in that. This guy matches the description. We think it's this guy. Let's go kill him.
Also, try to get footage of places that sell Zaz energy drink in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys didn't even hear the other half of my crazy plan yet. It was to convince Bomb Angel to make some explosive Zaz energy drinks and make them the only ones in the cooler at the nearest convenience store, thus making him buy them, and then detonating them. That's my fucking master stroke.
Hey, why is this energy drink got a bunch of wires sticking out of it?
Well, she would have to make it look good, right? Like, she's the fucking expert. I don't know.
The bomb professional.
Red cap plan, it's full of holes.
The bomb professional would not be able to figure that out.
Well, yeah, but if it just looks like a drink, I mean,
we gotta replace the Zaz energy drink with a bunch of bomb juice.
yeah, I feel like they could make it look. It might not weigh the same. That was the thing that Red Cap wouldn't have thought of. That I was like, probably it'll weigh a bunch, but why is this so fucking heavy? What?
This is still better than my idea.
The prize is at the bottom.
I mean, what if he buys it by the case and we like make a, fucking WB Mason guy drops it off and it's a bomb instead of, I don't know.
All right, how about we all quit our jobs and just sell Zaz energy drinks for a living?
Yeah, dude.
Yes, I'll get Thomas.
Energy drink sales.
Yeah.
Some
Just
of
landed
these-
that
Finally
deal with
have the
Smile
authority
Burger.
to fire him.
And then we'll just wait until the diabetes gets him. Playing the long game.
Put extra sugar in his drinks.
But not like a lot,
No.
just like a little, like a teaspoon, like not enough to notice, but enough that's gonna get him in the long run.
I've been letting mice walk on those cans.
That's actually really happening, though. Like extra mice. That's funny.
Okay, so we need pictures. We need footage from the buildings across the street from his house and the local gas stations and sleigh marts and wherever up and fucking vending machines.
Okay. All right. Well, that seems like a good spot to end it because it's going to take some time to kind of compile all this information and whatnot. So you'll probably spend, a couple days getting it, looking through it, whatnot. So we'll end it there. Everybody take 2 experience points. And then does anyone want to nominate anybody for a third?
I don't know. Megabones?
Megabones gets the third experience point.
Yes, 3 experience points for Megabones.
All right. Okay, so that's that. So we will pick up next week.
Time to buy that rank in persuasion for Plan Q.
So we'll say now at this point that we have officially passed the 1 month mark. So everybody deduct 100 credits for living expenses.
How much is it before I go into debt too?
So how far underneath are you right now?
I'm at -90.
Well, do you want to ask any of your squad mates for help?
I will help you if you give me an extra experience point for everything.
It's not on me.
I nominate Reggie for experience.
Nope, that ship has sailed, homie.
I think
Reggie did a lot of work.
Click offers them some money.
Really?
Yeah. Not
Okay.
not like we're friends now, just like maybe you'll decide not to kill me.
Here's 100 credits, don't kill me.
Here's 100
I
credits,
want to
don't
kill
me.
you, lad. If I wanted to kill you, I'd set up a contract killing fight and we do it on TV.
I'd pay for that. That'd be a good one.
You're a good lad. I want you on me side.
Yeah, well,
It's not because you paid my rent.
tell me that again next time I wake up with a knife at my throat.
That
Well,
was a weird situation.
well, if I wanted to kill you, it would be
You're
inside.
telling me.
All right. When the knife is inside you, then you have the right to be paranoid.
So do you want the money or not?
Yes, please. I don't want the rat to give me apartment.
I'm like 14 credits short. Can I go pawn my old shitty pistol since I got a new one?
Yeah, I'll say that you could. So what's the? Hang on a second. What's the
I don't know.
cost
I
of
gotta see what the
603?
cost of it is. I spend all my money on drugs.
You guys are being way too
Me
nice.
too, man. Me
You're
too.
not helping.
Drugs and a pistol, and
You're enabling. So
Stop.
we'll say that you can requisition your Fen 603 back to Slay Industries for 20 credits, 1/10 of the
Okay.
initial purchase cost.
that works.
Okay.
That pistol can go to some rookie.
All right, so that's where we'll end it. We'll discuss the findings of your research, probably in the pit section, and then we'll pick up next week, presumably with Patchback and the crew, and keep going.
Yay.
Yay!
Alrighty.
Let's see what odd jobs for Shrek can take next week.
I am going to hold up a kid at gunpoint and take his mascot job. That is happening.
All right. Well, until next week, y'all. We'll have a good evening, and I'll see you then.
All right.
Talk off for now.
Bye bye.
Mr. Sleep.